So, as we had last left it off, the party went to go see the king, and after a prolonged conversation with him, did he reveal his hand to, in fact, be a follower of Argoneth all along, and that the attack on Oakenheath, now so long ago, was in fact ordered by him, and Talion was working against you the entire time, keeping an eye on you by order of the king. You were swarmed by the royal guards, the Oath Swarm, imprisoned, your items taken away from you. And in that stage of desperation did one person come to see you in the dungeons, Princess Ariel, who admitted that her brother was wrong. Where he started off reasonably competent, if somewhat ruthless, he has descended into paranoia and madness in the coming years. And the worship of Argoneth is just the final betrayal to the country. Now, she initially made the deal to let you go in the hope that you would raise your allies or gather your allies and dethrone Turiel in an attempt to save the country. And when the time came, she would hope that you would back her to, as she made a claim, to become the Queen of Windwood. However, you in turn were able to persuade her to let you out, saying that you were do things your own way, and if she wanted to be queen, she needed to earn it. Bellatrix's words moved Ariel on this particular account, so she agreed to hand over the lockpick to Arri, who very luckily got a natural 20 on her lockpicking check and was able to undo her shackles, her cell cages, and moving around was able to unlock everybody else's cells. And you got the bag with the clothing that she had inside, and all you have right now is your clothes and a single lockpick. And as you made your way out, did Bellatrix take a double glance at a body in a cell. And when she looked inside, did she discover the body of her long-lost mother, Melody Thortis, and a somewhat hidden away parchment or book that she had written in her time in her cell, which came to the realization that Talion was in fact Edgar, the person who'd been hunting you all along. And for reasons unknown, he infiltrated the party for the sole purpose of bringing you to the king, it seems. Maybe there's something else there you don't know. However, it's pretty clear that Edgar has been a liar and a betrayer from the beginning, as has Turiel. And that was where we left it off. So, the floor is yours. You've literally just finished reading this out, Bellatrix.
I cannot see the floor. Zoom out.
Scroll down. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm cursing Talion, whispering, like, the fucking, like, proper going under my breath. Ooh, let's turn that down.
Yep, sorry.
It's okay.
I need to turn it down too. Okay. So Bella reads that. I haven't really got anywhere to tuck the book. She just carries the book and walks out and just stands next to Otti. She's just going to stand there.
Well, where do we go from here?
I guess we have a quick peek out of that door and see what the lay of the land is.
That's true. We should probably try and get our stuff.
We need to get out of this cell before we can have any other plans. What's this down here?
To bring
Quick sneak around.
Melody with us? Bella?
I might have to come back. I don't know how carrying a corpse with us right now is going to do us any good. Right now.
The principle, isn't it? We may never get this opportunity again, and you wouldn't want to leave her here, would you?
I don't want to leave her here.
certainly wouldn't if it was my mother or my father. It needn't be you.
I don't really want to touch the corpse.
I will step in then and cradle carry.
Okay. So I'll consider you'll be moving at half speed when it comes down to it, and that your hands are currently occupied.
Does she?
Mm-hmm.
Rennas, as you go up to that corner, you can hear very faint voices echoing from further down it. Not close by, but close enough that if you were loud, they'd hear you.
Can I
Did
just
see
peek?
anyone else? Sorry.
Sorry, what'd you say, Arri?
Richard was going to say something else, so I'll...
That's all right, I was just going to say, can I peek my head round? But
Yeah, of course. So go ahead and make a quick stealth check for me, please. Unless you're not trying to stealth.
no, I will definitely be stealthing.
Alright, so, as quietly as you can, you peek around the corner. Down there you see a small corridor, at the end of it an open door, with some shadows coming from a chamber beyond that open door. It seems that the voices are emanating from down there. Along the sides of these are benches, a couple of chairs, and currently a lit torch.
So Otti's asking about checking the cells. So the people are just down there, they're not looking like they're coming up this way or anything. We've got human.
Go ahead and make a perception check, please.
And this way it'll go down.
That's what I was going to ask as well, because I was going to, did anyone else see anyone in the cells?
So, Rennas, with that perception check, it seems that the two voices that you can hear are currently engaged in conversation. At the moment, but you can't make out exactly what those conversations are, but they seem to be stationary.
Okie doke, that's something.
If you guys would like to move your tokens to inspect the other cells, that's up to you. We're not limited by turns here, so move how you want.
What is this?
That is a door, and as you look at this, Arrabella, you can see that it's a locked door with the key shaped to the exact size and dimensions of the key that Ariel showed you. This appears you would logically put together that is the way to the catacombs.
Okay. Can I sneak down, just in case?
Yeah, go ahead and make a stealth check, please.
This is where I get a natural 1 and I fall on my face.
I'm expecting at least one.
So you're trying your very best, Arrabella, but unfortunately each step you take has a little echo to it. However, you are familiar with these cells. You took out 3 of your party members here. You took out Rennas, Otti, and Verity from these cells up here. The bucket at the end is full of water. Stagnant.
Nice. No one extra that I can see.
Not that you can see. This appears to be... You appear to have these cell blocks to yourself.
Okay, so down that corridor when I peeked, is there something else that I can hide behind on the way up, so I can make my way down the corridor stealthily?
If you quickly dashed, you'll be able to get to the corner of the door, but there is a... You could probably get underneath the bench, actually, if you dashed.
Okie doke, I guess I'll ask for the bench.
Okay.
Quietly.
Alright, so that 23 stealth is still up. Alright, so you can see that the pathway here also turns off to the right. At the moment, you can just about see 2 individuals in that room beyond. They are currently talking as well as swinging a couple of swords as well. They appear to be having a go at some practice dummies in there.
Okay, working off the principle that will make a little bit of noise, I can probably sneak up a little bit further.
Yep.
When I get to this, can I have a quick peek around this corner, make sure there's no one there waiting?
I want
for
you to
me?
make another stealth check, please.
Yep.
You're quite close to them now.
Yep. I know.
Alright, so you are as quiet as you can, and you're able to peek down that corridor, and it goes on for quite a long way. If you'd like to move your token, you'll be able to see exactly what you see. At the very end of that corridor, you can see that there is something of a desk with somebody sitting behind that. Best you can take out at this distance, he appears to be snoozing behind a ballista that is pointing down that corridor.
Okay. She said the dagger and the horse were with the head jailer, didn't she?
Yes.
Who I'm assuming is probably the guy at the desk, but then would he
No,
be
so
on the
I'm going to redact that. So remember, I've for the stream's sake, I'm redacting what I said last week, and the bag of holding has been commandeered by the jailer, as he is a selfish man, a very greedy, who, if he's going to be looking after these dangerous criminals, he wants first pick of the loot. And as he's got the king's favour, he was able to wing it, basically. From there, Rennas, you can clearly hear these two conversation. Without going into much details, they are basically discussing how they now have some of the most dangerous criminals in history locked up in their cells, so they need to stay on guard.
Okay.
They say with their back to us, practicing on dummies. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
I think as I make my way back to the party, very, very
Well, they
quietly.
think you're locked up at the moment, so...
Yeah.
But you do see... you did get a good look of inside that room. There was no armor, but there was a number of weapons in there, like simple weapons.
Okay, I'm obviously going to explain that to the party. So there's two guys down there. They're training on practice dummies at the moment. Just before you get to the room they're in, there's another corridor where there is a guy with a massive ballista aiming down this corridor. It's a very long corridor, but he's asleep at the moment, but we definitely do not want to wake him up.
He's snoozing, as in he grunts himself awake for like a few seconds and then goes back to sleep.
He definitely didn't see me as I peered around the corner. However,
your stealth was too high.
Yeah, we do not want to be charging up that corridor with him paying attention. So
you did see about 20-25 feet up that there was an entrance to the right.
Okay, so perhaps we could sneak up there. But for now, we need to take out these two guys on practice dummies and get some. There's some simple weapons in the little training area. Hopefully, we can get something behind us and we can take out these two guards. Who wants to give me a hand with that? I can probably take out one of them.
Do we
hopefully.
not want to check out the other cells first? Or
did we not just do that?
Yeah.
There's up there, wasn't there? Up there.
So in the room that you're in with the cell blocks, Arrabella has given this place a forest sweep. There is nothing else that she could see in here.
Oh, okay.
The only thing I can think of is if you wanted me to unlock the door to the catacombs as a quick escape, if you think we may need it.
Sorry,
you would need the specific key for it.
If all of those ones have been checked.
I mean, you could try with the lockpick, but it's just from looking at the lock, you can tell that it's a type of thing that is designed to not let itself be unlocked by lockpicks, and would probably there's a high chance that you break it on the door, but it's possible.
That's fair. Well, I'm certainly not going to be of any help currently at present, but if my hands are needed, I can certainly assist.
I mean, there are weapons down there.
Like, I can sneak in. I don't think my unarmed, I'm not very strong. I am a ranger for a reason.
I am literally holding Bella's mother, though, that's why. Rennas.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying that...
Oh, no,
like,
for Rennas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, would it not simply be best to take out the one on at the desk, and then we can all rush in for the people training?
It's a very long corridor. I really don't want to be heading up there without any sort of weapon.
Fair enough.
I mean, there is only 2 of them. If we can take them out at the same time, hopefully we can do it quickly and quietly. As everyone's not wearing armour, everyone should be able to sneak relatively well. There are weapons there. There's no reason we shouldn't be able to pull this off.
Sneak relatively well and just not have disadvantage, 2 very different things.
Well, yes.
I have a fat 0.
Verity, let us know if you're able to get this phone sorted out, because I assume you're limited to keyboard at the moment.
I mean, if
Sorry,
you want,
I have to use my computer to message because my phone isn't connecting to any internet, and
that's not
weird.
Have you tried resetting it? That sometimes happens to me.
Well, no, it's a case of I can't get it to connect to the 4G, and the Wi-Fi is really spotty in my room because I'm 2 floors away from the Wi-Fi.
Oh, right, yeah.
So yeah, and having to do it on my computer means I have to get off Roll20.
Yeah.
It's just a hassle, and I'm lazy. But I sent that message ages ago, so Roll20 is being really slow for me today as well.
Oh dear.
It's good times, good. Yeah.
Alright. Well, the floor. What do you guys want to do?
Arri, you're normally pretty good at sneaking. Do you want to come with, and we'll see if we can take care of these 2 guards?
Weren't we supposed to find another dude down here? In the cells?
I thought that was in a different cell block.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it's in a different cell block, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Anybody fancy doing the cell block tango?
Sure, let's do it.
I mean, we can always cast a spell, but I don't know if that'll have much.
No,
noise.
you have the anti-magic collars at the moment.
Oh yes, we do. Of course we do.
The only one who doesn't is the one who hates magic.
Listen, I'll
In
teach
my
you
element.
magic real fast, okay?
Yeah, I'm happy to give it a go, but I can't guarantee I'll actually be able to take them down with my strength.
We'll hope. But there are weapons there. I think we can grab a weapon and actually have something to attack them with. So for now, it's just sneaky.
Rennas, what say you sneak up to the guard, the one that's sleeping, and then other people will go to the ones practicing. If the guard at the desk does wake up, at least you can, do in the old kidney,
Okay, I mean, I can come to the end of the corridor. I can sneak to the end of that corridor, and then I'll peer around. He's nodding off and snoozing and so on. There is somewhere up halfway through that I can duck into, but I don't know what's there. So I can, when I see him nodding off, I can dart up and slip in there and hope that it's clear. But everyone be ready to maybe charge those 2 guys and get whatever weapons you can.
Rennas, your passive perception has identified the sounds of scratching on the floor up above the corridor, followed by a small and then it slowly goes away.
Doug.
Just going to whisper that they've got a dog back to them. Looks like they've got a dog or some kind of sniffing animal. Didn't sniff me, so I already smelled lovely.
Alright, Arrabella, can I get a stealth check from you as you enter into this particular area, please?
That's better.
Right.
I will just...
If anybody wants to go beyond that door there, I would require stealth checks from you, unless you want your presence to be known.
I will pop Melody down,
Okay.
for now. Just prop her against the wall, dignified. I'm not just going to slump her, I'm just going to sit her, basically.
Okay, no problem.
Okie doke. So basically, the way like I said, I'm just going to peek round the corner, keep an eye on him, waiting for him to nod off.
The collar is made of a very strange material, probably mainly platinum itself, but you can clearly tell that there is arcane sigils dotted around the side of it, mainly in the center, where there is a sort of a small blue gem protected by a sheet of glass that has the arcane sigil of anti-magic. They would be very valuable.
Keep a couple.
Or yeah, we keep a couple for trapping magic people.
Future nemesis.
Nemesi, I feel.
Fine.
So, as you, Rennas and Arrabella, as you get to there,
Dicks.
I'm just going to quickly roll something. Alright, so, one of them up there just goes, alright, I'm beat for today. I'm going to go get some food. You want anything? Nah, I'll stay here for a moment. He starts.
Arri under the bench.
I am.
With those stealth checks, I'm just, because he's very close, I'm going to have him do a perception check. As he goes around, Rennas and Arrabella, you quickly duck around the corner and he stops briefly and just goes, what? I must be seeing things. And he walks away.
Getting flashbacks of Metal Gear Solid, man.
I literally just thought that.
Rennas, as you clearly hear him say, "You're right, lads. What we got on the table for today?" And then indistinct chatter.
I mean, from that, I move up. I said I was going to move up to there because I thought they'd both moved away, but only one of them appears to have moved away.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I wanted to look round and hopefully grab a weapon before I made this mad dash.
Make a perception check, please.
Deception.
Perception, please.
Perception. I was confused at why I was making deception.
God, you just
Alright, so you can tell that there is a combination of simple weapons on this table and on this table. You can see... Actually, I'll just copy-paste it for you, okay?
Yep.
There you go.
Ooh, a whip.
Last queen with me.
All I wanted was a fucking dagger. I can't get stealth attack with that.
There is two daggers.
There's two daggers.
Oh, sorry,
It's
There's
like
two
the
daggers.
first thing on there.
I can't
sneak with a great club.
In terms of armor, the only armor you can see is the chainmail that these Jukai knights are wearing.
which table are the daggers on? Are they on this one or that one?
They're on that one.
If I were to move one square forward to there, would I be able to reach them?
No, you have to be on the square itself, and I'd have to make you do another stealth check because you'd be in the room with him.
Yeah. But I really want to be armed, so I'm doing it.
Do it.
Alright, make a stealth check.
Yeah.
Make another stealth check, please.
It's not a one.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
It's not a one. Oh!
All 23s.
So, as quick and as stealthily as possible, you quickly jump into that
Oh,
room,
it's the minimum roll.
and you get to the table where these small weapons are. You can right by this open table, and you can see there are some beds in there. Seems to be a sleeping quarters or a living area, and you saw 4 Jukai knights, including the one that you just saw go in there, currently sitting down at a table eating.
Okay, so I'm going to sneak back to Arri.
So you have been able to get, if you only have two, so you only have 2 hands, you could pick up 2 weapons. Which ones would you pick up?
I'd have grabbed the 2 daggers because at the moment me and Arri are the sneakiest, and that will do us the most
Technically,
good.
I would rule that you could actually put a dagger in your mouth as well to hold it.
Go full Zorro, just hard.
What? So is that on the top? So is the top table the top thing you said? So I'd grab a club then. I'd grab a great club.
Yeah. So 1 great club and 2 daggers is what you are able to acquire.
And I would pass a dagger to Arri.
All right. So Arri, you can put a dagger in your inventory.
And then I would sneak all the way back and pass a great club to Bella because she's at the front, and you know.
All right.
Yeah, hit things hard.
Thank you.
So Bella, go ahead and put a great club in your inventory.
And then I'll just pass on the info that basically there's up to 5 guards in that end room. There's 1 training in the end room, and then there's like a little rest area just above it, where there's at least another 4. So I'm gonna try and do the sneaky thing up to the main guy at the ballistae. But just be aware that they will probably come running if I don't make it.
Cool.
Okay, am I gonna go stabby, Mr. Attacking Mannequins? Or should I wait?
I would wait until hopefully I come back down with that guy up there dead and not an issue anymore. Or if I make a lot of noise and they start running up here, you can be there ready to pounce.
Okay, I will hide
Just to offer extra ideas, just in case you think it's impossible. Distraction, even.
I was thinking like maybe we should be calling out from our cells and dragging 1 or 2 people away.
Yeah, like I don't want you to think this is kill people as you go sort of thing. Like this, there are so many solutions to this, and I don't want you to be limited by what you think is the only way.
You could be onto something there. I hadn't even thought of that. If we,
because you are very vulnerable at the moment with lack of weapons and all that.
Oh god, yes.
Oh, we could go into our cells, I guess.
Well, we don't even need to be in our cells. We just need to be in here, screaming and shouting, have guards come here. But you guys are further down, so
If we go back,
if you want to talk, you need to come back to us.
You do have, yes, Verity. You do have the full manacles that go up to your to cover your hands down to your elbows. They can still be used. Yes, you did not break them. You just unlocked them with the lockpick.
You're standing on Melody's corpse.
Off my mum.
Ow!
Sorry.
I mean, we can go and stand in like where we were, like in the back, one of the back ones over here, and like scream and make lots of noise. So when they come round there, they've got nowhere to go.
They'd probably know which cells we're in, though, and if they don't see us in the cells that they expect us to be in, or if they go too far, they'll probably...
Well, they can only see so many cells at a certain time, as long as we just grab them while we can.
Bellatrix, because you're closest to the door at the moment, with your passive perception, you can hear somebody say, "I'll go get some more bar."
Someone's on the move. Step away from the door.
Move.
I doubt they keep the butter in the cells, so they're probably not going this way.
Your passive perception allows you to hear the sounds of chainmail walking here.
Okay,
here,
so it is coming this way.
and then up here.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to dip back across, grab Melody, dip back across.
Okay. I want you to make, because you're moving at relatively stealth, and because there technically are something a little close by, I want you to make a quick stealth check for me, please, Korgrin. The DC is low because you still have distance, but.
Hey, look at me, stealthy motherfucker.
Alright, so as quick as you can and as quiet as you can, you're able to quickly hoist up Melody, carry her across, and then are able to place her down closer to the fire.
Well, I'm still holding her for now.
Well, okay.
Step back. But do we think that's a better plan? Just.
I mean, what I'd probably do is, there's a good chance if we shout someone, only 1 or 2 guards are going to, well, probably only 1. I mean, I don't know, if they send 2, I'd be fucked. Yeah, I'm saying, ideally, I'd just like to wait just there, and literally as one comes on the corner.
Too close. They'll hear the
Very
noise.
close.
At least if we're around the corner, they'll be like, we can say it's us that's making noise and screaming and dying noises.
There's not really anywhere convenient to hide around the
Right
corners.
now, they're not expecting anyone to actually be in Melody's cell because it was Melody that was in there, so we could hide a couple of people in there. It's relatively dark, it's out of direct firelight, so around the corner there...
That's definitely an option, Verity.
Was anyone in this cell? Was this one
No,
occupied?
that was an empty cell.
Okay.
As far as you can tell, the only cells that were occupied were your cells, and then there was only the one body at the end of that cell, which is where Melody was.
In the 2 corners might be worthwhile. At least they have to come down into the cell block.
Were those doors still locked, even though there was no one in there, or were they open?
They were locked.
Okay.
If it's just shut, though, it doesn't have to be locked. It can still be pulled to...
I know, but it's still something that's in the way when I'm trying to pounce out and stab someone in the neck.
You close it all the way and then lock it. Like, you don't see the lock. It's because it's a keyhole, a sliding forth kind of lock.
Okay.
So it's an inner lock, so you wouldn't see it on the outside. So a closed door would look like a locked door if you weren't looking at it properly.
Okay. So I think some people in this cell, for sure, so that we can get them when they come down this way. We could even be hiding, so they don't look in here.
Just keep in mind.
People.
I don't want this to be. I know I took a little. What's it called? Privilege on this one, but the bars on that one have been bent apart from Bella
That's
walking
fine.
in there.
So we only
That's
have
fine.
2 daggers and a great club as well, by the way.
Mhm.
Yes, that's right.
But we do have numbers advantage.
Mm.
And they're expecting all
There's-
the cells to be locked, not
Surely
for us to be
the
able to burst
shackles,
out and grab them.
we use those as improvised weapons.
Sorry, what would you like to use as improvised weapon?
The shackles that we had.
Yes, you could.
time.
I would allow you to be using them as improvised weapons. Nobody would be proficient in them except for a fighter.
Yeah.
Which 4 of us are?
Okay.
Including me!
Just shiv someone with a fucking manacle. Just, this is what you get. I'm proficient.
So a few of us in this
Street
one,
rules, bitch.
few of
Prison
us-
rules.
in Arri's, a few of us in mine. Then whoever's in these ones make the noise. They come down about here. Whoever's in this one pops out and attacks. Whoever is in these ones also pop out and attack. Get them from both sides. How does that
Okie
sound?
doke.
Sounds like a better
Yeah.
plan than throwing ourselves at superior numbers and patrolling guards.
Okay.
So I will, unfortunately, place Melody back where she was
Okay.
That's fine.
and step out. I was back here.
There are. I would say there are bits of coal that are by the fireplace. Verity. Or fireplaces. It'll be luck of the roll whether or not that coal would be hot. Some of them might have just like fallen out of the. I can't remember. I don't know the actual name of it, but like the metal things that hold the fire.
Could I nip over to a fire and try and dip my hand in and find some coal that's not too hot? And
Well, it'll be
smother
like
my face in it?
there'll be like the coal that's like sort of tumbled outside of it, and it's like sort of at the base of it. I like
You want to go Rambo, basically. You want
Yeah, I just want to scoop some up, cover my face in coal so it's completely dark, to help me hide in the shadows better.
Yeah, I will. I'll look out.
Yeah, the silver hair as well. I'm just there for 10 minutes doing my hair, doing my makeup.
This will take.
We're all hiding and just waiting.
I will say this will take a minute of your time.
Okay, okay.
So whilst Rennas is doing that, what are the rest of you doing?
Get in.
Like, I'm happy to be in this one, and I'll, like, jump out and dagger. Shank some bitches,
There's
you
a dagger
know?
on either side, then if there is 2 of them, we should be okay. Just in case there's 2 and they're not side by side.
That's
you
pretty
take
damn
front one, I'll take
creative.
the back.
That's pretty damn creative, Verity. If you wanted to do that, I would let it be. I'll let it be a 2-time use sling before the fabric itself is properly ripped. And if you want to take the coal, I want you to make a general luck roll for me, please, Verity. If you want to do this. It's good to know. Yes, so just a D20, just to see, in terms of picking up the coal. Alright, so with that roll going around, in the time that you have, I'd say you're able to pick up 3 lumps of coal that are not burning.
It's not bad considering you only have 2 shots. Good job. Okay. How are we splitting? I'm getting
Yeah.
back into my cell.
Well, you never know what you'd be able to do with another bit of coal.
Shove it up someone's ass. I'm back in my cell, so may as well.
Alright, so Verity, you're the only one who's out at the moment. Are you going inside the cell?
Hop in one of these cells.
Ideally back in our original cells, so that it's less suspicious.
And that automatically puts Arri, Otti, Verity, and Rennas out.
Yeah, because we're around the other side,
Can
this is
you
close as we can
ping
get.
which cell you want to be in, Verity, or do you want to go back in your cell? Alright. There you go.
And now noise time, really. So
Verity, the floor is yours.
I'm using
Sorry,
the.
am I in the furthest cell enough to make a distraction for everyone?
You're on like the opposite side of the cell rows.
Like the deepest one in?
They're all of equals. No, they're not the deepest one in. That one here would be the deepest one in.
Is anyone in that one? Or
No. These are all empty. This cell block belongs to you
So,
guys.
of the ones that are occupied, is mine like the deepest one in? Like they'd have to go the furthest to mine.
That's right. Yes.
I feel like that's a read of me being loud, but whatever.
You're so far away, I don't know if this plan will work if you're making noise up there.
No.
Well,
Also, don't we want them to come down this aisle?
Yeah,
Aren't you being loud?
I thought the Verity was
That's
in one
not
of
what we're
our.
saying, yeah.
I can make
Our-
noise as Arri.
Well, you
because
can
this is over.
go
Oh,
down there instead if you want, Verity.
Yeah,
on the
go
same
there.
row as the rest of them.
I'm
No,
not saying
I
you
would
can't
my
be loud.
original- Like, I thought the plan was I would be in my original cell, screaming and causing havoc, and I'll just be like,
It
run
was.
myself around the cell.
It was, but we think at least I thought you were in our row of cells. You were actually up at the top. So our original plan was based on everyone being in the original row of cells, the way everyone
We can
has
hop
placed
out and
themselves.
ambush.
Because me and Arri have got a flanking manoeuvre going on, but they need to come down this way.
I was
Not
alone.
anymore.
You
I
were on
was
your
in. I
own
was in
row.
there too.
Oh, fair enough. If that's the case then, because I'm the furthest down, shall I just make the noise?
Yeah, go for it.
And it's not too suspicious then? Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. Okay, then I want
Fair
to be in a cell opposite Korgrin, so I can use the swing from in there.
So you are already. I've already put you in that cell opposite him. So
Korgrin, do some frothing at the mouth. Mad cow disease.
There now.
I'll drag the manacles back and forth across the bars. What's a dwarf gonna do to get some food? I'm starving! Haven't drank anything in weeks!
make a deception check, please.
I'm not good at deception. Where are
Not trying to tell the truth, you're just making noise.
I have clicked. Wow, really good.
Silence.
Please bring him some food just to shut him the fuck up.
I think you're all sons of whores, and I think you're cheap, and I think your chainmail is probably knitted by your nans.
You can either Rennas or Korgrin can roll another deception at advantage because you're technically working together here.
I've got it.
And I know that what you're saying is truthful, but the premise of what you're doing is
I
deceptive.
know. We've got to deceive them into coming down here. I figured it was going to be some kind of charisma check.
Was their chainmail knitted by their nanas, if it's truthful?
There is a brief silence until eventually Rennas and Arri, you hear clink, 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 clink. The door opens up and you just hear, "Hey, shut up in there, will ya?
How about you shut me the fuck up yourself, you pussy?
You!"
Suck my dwarven cock, probably thicker than your wrist.
I'm going to have him do a charisma check because he's under orders.
Or should I get your mother in here?
Yeah, chat all you want. You know you're fucking done for anyway. He walks away. Sorry, natural 20.
He
mate.
had to roll a fucking 20, didn't he? Oh shit.
Korgrin, jump out.
I mean, I can always go into my cell and just blood-curdling scream. It would at least
Why
get
go
them
into
down.
your cell? Stay where you are.
Why do you
You
mix
don't need
yourself
to
so
move.
much? You're
So this is
institutionalized already.
I would say this is a reactive moment. Rennas and Arri, you can still hear the footsteps. So as he's just closed the door and he's slightly ajar and he's walking away. What do you guys?
I'm off.
All right, make a stealth check at disadvantage because you're dashing on this one.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's go time.
He does not hear you. Go up behind him.
Stabby, stab, stab, stab.
Are you going to make an attack roll?
I am with my... Oh, why have I not got my dagger anywhere? Oh, okay. I've got Lavandir's silver dagger. It's the same stats as a normal dagger, so I'll just
Yeah, go right ahead.
Oh, shit. Sorry, that shouldn't be a disadvantage. 25. Nice.
That's a hit. Roll damage. And sneak attack applies. 26 damage. As he's walking away, he's just going, fucking degenerate. Like, you get straight the knife straight into the throat that he can't even cough out or yell or do anything. Silently. And he immediately goes to collapse down to the ground.
Nope. Arri grabs.
Alright, so...
Yeah, man.
So Rennas' action there was basically kill him, and Arri's action there was to grab him before he hits the ground.
That's fucking teamwork.
Don't drag. Grab and lift.
No.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'll grab his feet, you grab his head, and just walk him back to
I honestly think it'd be better the other way, but okay, sure.
I just picked up random. Don't know which way I had head.
I'm gonna count Rennas' stealth check still, but Arri, can you make another stealth check at disadvantage because you are dragging a heavy guy?
I'm not dragging, I'm carrying.
Carrying. Yeah.
This is where it all goes to shit. I'm sorry, guys.
So as you guys were able to get
that would have
around
been
the
a
corner-
natural 20. Just putting that out there. The other side of that is a natural 20.
So as you get him just around the corner, Arrabella, you are. Have you got the legs or the head?
I've got the head.
Right. So as you bring him around the corner, you twist him, and the helmet accidentally clangs on the side of the door.
Can I just, like, I don't know, push my chest against it to stop it? You know, like you do with the wine glass when you stop it from dinging?
Yep. So you are able to muffle the ringing noise briefly, but a noise has been made.
Did we get him round the corner?
Bring him back.
Yeah. Let's chuck him in a cell.
Because I know now what I can say.
What sort of armour, so on,
He's got
uniform are they wearing?
He has chainmail Jukayanite armor on.
Anything on their face at all?
They have a helmet, so that covers that. Like, if you can look at the picture that they have, that's what they look like.
Okay, I'm thinking I should just throw this armour on quickly and go and grab another one.
You're not.
You can easily drag one more guy.
Heavy armor.
Quickly.
You both hear from down the corner, Hank! You down there?
Bring him back. I'm gonna.
Just drag
gonna
the body.
show
Keep dragging.
Yeah,
Hank!
taking him right back.
You got the butter?
Hank's a little pussy bitch, and I knocked him out. I'm rummaging through his pockets.
Yeah, we take Hank right back to, like, the fire back, like,
No
here.
worries.
Drag him back to in
roll
front of
back.
Korgrin's cell.
Yeah. And then I'll dash back into you.
I'll jump in with Verity.
You hear the door open up.
I'll grab his whatever part is closest to the cell and just clang it against the.
Oh, look at this! It's his
Head, foot.
So Arrabella,
whatever.
you can see the person who was by the practice dummy is looking down this corridor. Can I confirm that you've left the body there?
I think it was.
No, it's in front of Korgrin's
Yeah,
cell.
left him right in front of Korgrin's cell.
So he looks down there and goes, "Ah, shit!" And he runs away.
I'll jump out the second I see him start to move and try and stab him.
These guards are a bunch of fucking pussies. I will also chase after
They're
him.
on high alert. You're the most dangerous criminals in the kingdom.
All I said is I knocked him out. He's not going to come and get his friend.
No, he was down there at the very end of the corridor, and he saw the body out there in the corridor by the cell.
I said I knocked him out in front of my cell, so like he should come and get his friend.
Yeah.
Could I not have like jumped out the cell
So-
and kind of shoved him into the fire or something?
So I want, in regards to that, I'll let him be there as you guys, both of you jump out. But can I get initiative rolls?
All of us, or just those two?
Anyone can be involved in this if you want.
I think everyone
Basically,
might think.
I
Probably
consider
should
this I consider this a surprise round, but he's not surprised.
Shit! I roll such shit.
Initiative.
I get a +5 to initiative. I just never get above 10.
Thank you.
Everyone.
Otti, are you getting involved in this one?
I am. I'm just checking. I can't remember. Bella, is the advantage on initiative part of Barbarian?
Mine was concealing the alarm, so it shouldn't have actually been.
No, you had a shield that gave you.
Yeah, that's what I was just wondering, but I couldn't remember because then I saw Bella doing it, and I was like, "No, you've confused me." But yeah, it's fine. I'm rolling just in case I need to jump in.
No worries.
I realised afterwards, I was like, "Oh, I shouldn't have rolled twice." Oh.
Lovely. Okay. All right. So, Verity, you hear somebody down the corridor going, "Ah, shit!" And then 2 doors swing open, and the sounds of Arrabella and Rennas running. What do you do?
Okay, I'll can I see them if I poke out the door? Can I see him?
Yeah, I mean, you're just about to see his shadow.
You can leave the cell.
I mean, I still technically have spell sniper, so does cover matter?
You can't cast spells, so.
But
yes.
sling no alarm.
Spell sniper it is. I'm just going to check the wording.
Spell only.
It's probably ranged. I think it's probably ranged spell attack.
Yeah. No, because you would need sharpshooter. You would need sharpshooter to ignore cover on ranged attacks.
Yeah.
Ugh. Is there any way for me to be able to get to a position where I can't? I can't see the map at all. Is there a way
5,
to get to a
10,
position where I can?
Your ranged spell attacks ignore half cover and 3/4 cover.
15, 20, 25, 30. Yes, if you can get to a certain spot where you can just about see him.
I mean, we're knocking him out, right?
Yep.
These guys are fine.
Sling no alarm.
Right, make a ranged attack, please, for using your sling.
Okay, so that would be D20, and then my proficiency. What's our proficiency at the moment?
At level
Plus 4?
12 is
Or
+4.
And then what do I add for sling?
Yeah, dexterity modifier.
Okay, what's my dex? 2.
Yours is +2.
Hey!
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. So, because this is
Going for the temple.
it's going to be it'll be 1d4 because it's an improvised weapon. So.
I think that's what a sling is anyway. To be fair,
Yeah.
it's literally just shit you can put in a sling.
Yeah.
Hey!
Add your dexterity modifier, so that would be 6 points of damage on him. So you immediately throw out. Toing!
I did the thing! And I tried rocking back to me, so I was my hand.
proud of you.
You used all of your movement to get to that point. Alright, so.
Proud of me, Bella? You're proud of me?
Otti.
Very much so. Well done.
I'm not going to attack him. I'm going to just move to a better advantage so I can see down the corridor, though. So I'm going to go here.
Yep.
I'll probably just duck into this. I can't see anything from over there either. I'm going to go here. I can see him now.
Yeah,
and
you
I'm
can see him there.
going to hold a punch attack in case anyone comes close to the cell. But apart from that, I'm not doing anything else.
Alright, Bellatrix, it's your turn.
Okay, can I get to him? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. No.
You can throw the Great Club.
I could throw the Great Club. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get.
Sorry if that seems I'm telling you what to do. I'm just trying to make suggestions.
No, I was thinking of doing
honestly.
that as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, then 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Should be able to see him from there.
Yes, you can.
That'd be a ranged attack, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you wouldn't be proficient in it, and it would be improvised damage. So 1d4.
Okay, so
An improvised thrown weapon has a normal range of 20 feet. So
5, 10, 15,
15,
20, 25, so she'd have it at disadvantage. And
disadvantage. Thank you. So
Thank you, Zach.
+5. Oh,
Unfortunately, that is missed. It just crashes into the wall beside me.
I think they're all going to be coming down here this way.
Alright.
Yeah.
Arri, it's your
On
turn.
our turns at least.
Okay, so I am going to go up to the side and, like, yeah, I'm just going to try and stab, I think. The only other thing I can think of trying to do is try and push him back into the fire, but with the angle that I am, I don't think that would be possible anyway.
Fire is screaming as well.
So, yeah, try with the dagger, and I'll fail.
Unfortunately, that is a miss. You go to scrap him, you go to get him, but because he's moving so fast, you can't find pinpoint a weak spot in the armor, and you just scrape against the armor itself.
Attack action again. You're
Oh
still
god,
on-
yeah!
Yeah, you are.
I'm not less than level 5.
Yeah,
Ha!
remember, you guys are powerful. 15 is still just a miss, unfortunately.
That's fine.
Onto the armor. So you're basically just like shank as he's running, but you just get in his armor.
Okay, I'll be back in a sec. We've got fajitas, and typically, quite understandably, Peter doesn't know how to make mine. So I'll be back in a sec.
Nice. All right, Rennas, it's your turn.
1, 2.
You know what he's going to do on his turn.
Yeah. Can I get past Arri there? Is that okay?
Yeah, no, you can move past her. You just can't occupy the same space as her.
Well, then I will go. I'll go to there and I'll make a stab action.
Make an attack roll. That is a hit. Roll damage. Sneak attack applies.
I
because
should have
Arrabella is
thrown
there.
my manacles.
I was just really worried I was going to miss, and then it would have
Right.
been. That's why I went in front of him.
Describe me how you want to stop this guy.
So as he's just running towards the thing, I just dart in front of him, dagger up through the chin into his head, push him back.
He falls over backwards. I'm going to assume Arabella's going to do the same thing of catching. So before he hits the ground with a massive coin, you have stopped any more noise coming from this guy. You've prevented him from calling out for help.
Awesome. I don't see any more movement down this corridor.
Well, I need to make a couple of rolls because unfortunately there was a great club that hit against the wall.
Yeah.
Can I see if this guy's got any weapons? Does he have weapons on him?
I was
Yeah.
going to do the same thing on my turn, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he has got a spear
a spear.
and he has got chainmail armor.
Probably human size, so I can't wear it regardless.
That's
but
right. Yeah.
You can wear a
This-
chainmail dress.
Just dragging it along everywhere. Just sorry for the stealth checks, guys.
Yeah, we're used to it, Korgrin, it's fine.
So it would appear for now that nobody comes to inspect.
We got lucky.
Bella, would you like the spear because you gain extra benefits from
pole
using
arm
a
stuff.
spear? Yeah, and I'll take the great club.
Okay.
Well, what's this guy got on him? The other guy that came in.
He has also got chainmail and a spear.
Okay, so there's 2 spears knocking about if anyone wants one. I'd say we pick him up and drag him to the back as well. I'm not proficient in the armor at all, so it won't do me any good, but I would still quite like to wear it. I feel it would help me going up the corridor, because then on the grounds, if he does look up, I can maybe blag. Yeah, I need to grab
It
something.
would impose disadvantage on your stealth, though, just as a heads up.
Still a minimum of 23 though, unless I roll that one. Like, I'm waiting for that one. I am waiting for it.
Yeah,
It will
so
happen.
if you wear an armor that you lack proficiency with, you have disadvantage on any ability check, saving throw, or attack roll that involves strength or dexterity. So, stealth, not so good, but pretending to be a guard.
Well, I was going to say, as a secondary plan, do we want 2 guards standing outside of a cell instead of being dead by one? If being dead was the thing that alerted him, do we want them stood up, crowded around a cell? And actually, it's our friends, I don't know, like Otti and Bella in guard uniform.
I mean, I think
Actually,
everyone's
I'll
got
be
a
honest.
weapon.
I'll be honest. The only people that could probably fit into their armor would be Rennas and just about Verity, because she is technically human. Bellatrix and Otti are massive It would not fit into this.
Humanoid is
Human, but I'm huge.
So so anybody could wear this, but I'd say anybody other than Verity and Rennas would have disadvantage on any check.
Too much chafing.
Persuading, basically.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, do we want the other spear as a thrown weapon as well? Because spears can be
I would
thrown.
consider it a dart.
Well, a spear can be thrown as a spear, so...
Yeah, I like what Verity just wrote in the chat.
Oh, gotcha.
So yeah, if you broke the sharp end off of the spear, you could have a quarterstaff and a dart.
That makes more sense.
Ah, okay. Yeah, fair.
Just if nobody else wants the other spear, but if we're going to be posing as the guards, I probably should keep it as a spear. And I mean, we could always go with the whole, someone's fainted, because that sounds a lot better than I've attacked this person. It could be like, oh, your guard fainted, he needs help. Like, maybe if I lie down as one of the guards, pretending to have fainted, and I'm just there like, oh, my head. Rennas, as the other guy, could go up and be like, hey, Hank's done a Hank again, and he's fallen over and boshed his head. Somebody help me get him out. We bring another one down, knock him out.
Yeah.
Bish, bash, bosh.
I dig it.
I reckon that'll work.
I'll take the Great Club then. And whoever else wants the other spear, obviously, is more than welcome to it.
Go ahead and put them in your inventory then.
I reckon if we can get at least one more guard down, and then we're all armed, we've all got something, and we can probably take out the rest relatively easily.
Is chainmail light armor or medium?
Heavy.
It's heavy.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to take it off after I've done my part, but...
Yeah, well, I mean, I can't be wearing it too long, it's going to fuck me up, but I will put it on for now, I think. I'll put that on and the helmet.
Painted person. I'm gonna start putting on the guards' uniforms.
Alright, so just the helmet itself, Verity, it's fucking heavy. And like your head kind of gets pushed into your shoulders a little bit.
I'm going to be able to play immobile very well, you guys!
Is there an immobile feat?
But it takes you, I believe it only takes you a minute to don armor and 10 minutes to take off the armor, isn't it? Or is it the other way around?
It depends. I think heavy is
like,
an hour.
It takes a long time.
An hour? It can't be an hour.
It's
I'm
10 minutes, something like that.
I'm just
Heavy
going to
armor.
It's definitely not an hour.
Dawn
And then I'm probably going to ask Bella to just help pose me so, like, you can't see my face and, like, the collar's hidden underneath the armor as well.
Oh no, it is. To don it, it's 10 minutes. To doff it is 5.
Righto. There we go. So you'll take 10 minutes of your time to for Rennas and Verity to get into this uniform.
That's fine. Like, if we have other people helping us, can it be a little bit quicker?
Yes, I'll allow you to shave off for half the time, to be honest.
Because, like, if we have Bella and Otti who are, like, buff girls, like,
Yeah.
doing it and
Well,
doing
Otti herself, I mean, this is basically guard uniform. She started the campaign in chainmail, so she knows very well how to help with this.
And, as I said, Bella's creative. She'll know how to, like, angle me in a way where my features can't be fully seen, and, like, my collar's hidden, and I just look like the guard fallen over. Yeah. And then maybe put the unconscious guards slumped over in the corners of the other cells so it looks like the bodies are still in there.
You know worries. Okay, so if that's the case...
Or just in those cells.
The top ones,
I just put the bodies in there.
Can I cut some, like, fabric off my clothes and use it as a gag? And just tie them both up, like, that way?
They're
dead.
They can't see much. Oh, okay. To be fair, I wasn't here for the second one.
This is me, I don't leave people alive, you know that.
Just double checking.
I'm not an assassin, guys! He said.
He said with his dagger lodged in someone's skin.
So, Verity and Rennas have now donned the guard's armor, so they are now wearing chainmail and they have spears.
So, Verity, are you lying down, yeah?
Yeah, so I'm gonna be the one guy lying down, pretending I fainted, just making some general, like, my head.
Nope. I'm just going to walk down the corridor, stick my head round and go...
Alright, before you do that, everybody else place your tokens where you want to be for this particular endeavour.
Hank again. He's fainted. Someone can help me drag him out.
Where are you being fainted to, by the way? Are you going to be down at the end?
Like in front of your cell again, I guess.
Okay.
So then it's like you're in range to bosh him on the head.
Yes.
So
So is that water, by the way? That bucket?
It's stagnant water, yes.
Okay.
And, it'd just be like, he came to check on one of these guys and then fainted because he's a knob.
So if you want to be like by the Verity, I know you can't move your token, but if Verity
I can't move my token. I'm
should
relying
be
on
there.
you guys. Imagination!
If El Diemo could move Tokeno.
El token.
Alright.
L3 did it.
Okay, so everyone's in location. So, the first thing I want you to do, Rennas, is I want you to make a deception check. And this will be a standard thing until something changes, okay?
With my
And it would be-
performance giving him advantage?
Well, no, because he's leaving this area to go find more guards.
Okay, look, I mean, 18's not terrible.
Okay, so you try to mimic the way that the guards moved as much as possible. You feel like you're the most important person in the world, trying to be the part, and you walk off down that area.
I'll have a quick look down the corridor and just wave my hand as I walk past, as a wave.
He doesn't see you.
Guys, fucking Hank's fainted or some shit. Someone come and give us a hand.
What?
Hank, he's on the fucking floor around the corner. I just need someone to help me fucking move him. I can't wake him up.
Oh, what Whoa. Alright, come on, lads. You lot, wake up. We've got to keep an eye on the food.
Hank's not fucking that heavy. I only need one of you.
I think with that deception, 2 of them will go. But you can hear movement in that room as people are groaning and waking up.
Okay.
So, what did Hank do? He fainted or something?
Well, yeah, I mean, he came round here to check on the prisoners, and then I've come back 2 minutes later to check on him because he didn't fucking come back, and he's just down
What's
there.
he doing down here? Smear's orders is we're not allowed to be down here.
I don't know. He's down there. All the cell doors are locked. They're no fucking danger.
They're going to do an insight check.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hold on, buddy. What's your name?
Where are they?
Is
What's
my
my name?
fucking cock?
What are you talking about? What's my name? We've been working together for fucking years. Stab!
You do not have. If you were going to, you do not have surprise on them. You do not have surprise on them because unfortunately their insight met your deception.
No!
Did anyone have a better idea than that?
I just shouted for them to try and get them down here. So, but no, you had to stab.
They weren't coming down here. They
tried to antagonize.
Because they have orders, and that's why they did the insight. Because one of their own was walking down in an area they shouldn't be in. That's why they incited. So, can I get stealth? Can I get initiatives from everybody again, please?
God damn it!
Oh god, but we don't know this is going on.
We've just
You can hear this.
We can hear this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was about to roll
It's me.
first.
I'd have
No,
literally
no,
said
roll
stab as I went stab.
Oh, great. Then armor that I can't move in.
first.
Yeah, I get disadvantage too.
All right, Arri, you're up first. I assume everybody's on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're missing someone. No, we're not. No, never mind.
You're used to seeing more rolls, I think.
Yeah,
because
I know.
of the advantage.
I'm trying to cut down the amount of people I play in combat. I'm just trying to throw more stronger shit at you instead.
No.
Okay, so I am going to
Chew loudly at him.
Nom, 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 nom.
Oh,
You see this? You're next.
psychic damage. He takes psychic damage.
I'm gonna eat
Are
your
you
ass.
throwing that dagger because you're in the cell at the moment?
No, I'd get out of the cell.
Oh,
like,
I
I
see.
just... Yeah.
So you immediately burst out the door, and they just go, "What the? Ah!" But before they can even
Stab.
properly scream out, you stab him. You're doing 8 points of damage. That definitely hurts him, but he's still alive. That is a hit. So you're
Oh, and I've got... Oh, I have a thing, I think, that I haven't used in a while. Yes, I have Horde Breaker, which I'll use on my first one. So that will go on to the other guy.
Sure.
And then I think I have something else as well. A fighting style.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I'm not sure if I need...
One-handed.
plus 2 damage to rolls when I have weapon in one hand and no other weapons. So it's plus 2 to damage as well.
Oh, dueling style.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so that's
Oh,
another
God, you haven't
plus.
used that in a while.
I haven't used it in so long because I,
Alright,
I
so
don't do close-up fighting.
You seriously, you
10
seriously
then 8.
damage him, but he's still alive.
Yeah, so that's 10, then 8, and then my second attack, because I used Horde Breaker, probably misses.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you get plus 2 per roll.
I assume so, because it says, all it literally says is plus 2 when you attack with a weapon in one hand, but not in the other.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well, then that kills him. So
Okay.
you immediately jump on him and shove the dagger into his neck. He, unfortunately, because he's still technically in combat, you can't catch him, so he will fall
Gonna
over.
clang.
Cling! Just gonna have a quick perception check for people.
Wasn't there 2 guards there?
There are 2 guards here. Alright, you seem to be safe for now.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to eating now.
I should hide those rolls to make you guys feel more nervous.
Oh,
Alright, Verity, you're up next.
We're like, my blood sugar, my blood sugar levels, like, fuck, Rennas has fucked it, hasn't he?
Yeah!
Like, fuck, around the corner.
Your performance
I
was
lied
perfect.
like a boss.
I was a corpse for nothing, Rennas. You know how often this opportunity comes to me.
And the floor was freezing as well.
Sling no alarm.
Right?
I look like a fool.
Against Zekro.
Again, hold on. I have been pantsless. I have been overweight. I have been many things, but you have never made me look this stupid, Rennas.
Unfortunately, that is a miss. As you go to throw it, the fabric that you're using finally gives way, and the weapon is destroyed.
Look at what you've done to me.
Is there anything else you'd like to do, Verity?
I just slump back on the floor like tung tung tung. No, I won't do that because that's noisy.
Okay.
I guess I'll just like start making my way over and like I'll start trying to like I don't know.
I'll move you 30 movement then. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Start trying to help with something because I'm useless right now. I can't do anything.
Oh man, blame Talia.
Apparently, nor can I. I mean, this is my ideal setting.
To move away.
Verity,
And
it's
our
your
first
turn.
instinct is stab. Rennas.
Right.
They saw through our ploy. They were
Right.
not coming in.
Right.
They'd have gone
Right.
off top more people.
Well, with that, then what I'm going to do is, after this guy's dead, I'm going to keep up initiative between Verity and Rennas. Okay, Rennas, it's your turn.
Okie doke. So Rennas is going to go for a stab with his dagger. Is this at disadvantage because of that horrible heavy armor shite?
Unfortunately, yeah.
In fact, no. Sorry, I am a fighter, so I've got proficiency in it, and I do just meet the strength requirements. Just.
Well, there we go. There we go.
So yeah, I just looked at it 2 minutes ago, and I still freaking asked. Right, okie doke. So stab 1.
That's it. Roll damage for sneak attack.
Winner!
Alright. He falls forward. Arrabella and Rennas together, you'll be able to catch him before he makes another clang. Cling! You're technically out of combat now. So.
Hey, drag these guys back with the rest of them. We're getting a little pile of dead guards
Your
now.
first instinct is to stab him. Really, Rennas? You
They
have
had seen through my amazing lie.
You have 2 more spears and 2 more chainmails that you're back and call.
Side note, do we not be a little bit quieter? We're arguing in our prison.
Literally,
Next
having
time, Rennas,
quiet.
you're the fucking corpse.
next time, we know not to be down here.
Typically, yes.
Hey, everything alright down there? Is Hank up yet?
Oh no, mate, he's complaining about his blood sugar. It's all them fucking cakes he's been scoffing. I probably need an extra pair of hands.
Make a deception check, please.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I've grabbed a spear, by the way.
Should we have dragged the bodies up there rather than down
Rennas
here?
is just gonna stab it straight away. No point.
I mean, yes, that's literally my plan.
Fuck's sake. I've rolled initiative every round, and then I've not done anything every round.
Alright then, I'll go get his insulin.
Have insulin? This is a well-equipped castle.
I don't know!
Diabetic, we've learned something.
Insulin.
today,
It
guys.
was, to be fair, insulin was around then. It was just taken from pigs instead.
Well, I guess now they have pigs on hand. Well, whatever it worked.
Wait,
the
so is he
guy-
on his way in?
No, he's on his way away to get insulin.
Oh, cool. I did something better or worse? I don't know.
Yeah, but we're literally going to stab him as he comes through this door. Ari's taking the other side of the doorway. I'll take this side.
I'll step
I
up
will do a
myself and-
perception
I'm
to make sure that only one person. I only hear one set of footsteps down this corridor.
How long do you want to wait?
I mean, he's supposed to be coming here with the insulin, is he not? So
Yes.
until he
so
walks down
how
this
long?
corridor.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give it a minute or two.
Alright.
Shouldn't take too long.
Uh,
Unless he has to go and invent insulin first.
I
Hey,
will
Korgrin,
take one of the
buzzing hack.
spears.
No, because it's not working. So if unless we move the bodies up to there.
Ping where you want up there. Is that where you want me to put them?
Well, no, I'm discussing it so far. Like,
you guys basically have a minute to drag these or move these bodies. So
We know these bodies aren't supposed to be down here. Nobody's supposed to come down this far. So this plan doesn't work anymore. They're just going to get suspicious every time they get to the corner. So
Let's get rid of him. Let's fuck him off.
So my plan is to stop them getting to the corner.
Well, no, what I'm saying is, at least if we drag them this far up, they'll be forced to come at least a little bit further, prop them standing up.
just put them up there for now.
I was gonna say, I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm dragging this body behind me. This guy's going like in my cell that I was in the
Alright.
bottom, and I'm
So
like,
you have one body in there with you, Otti.
oh no, my original cell, that one.
Oh,
There.
up there. Yeah. There's already a body in. There's already a body in there.
Oh, okay, I can't see that, so I was like,
That can be our body collection.
I'm standing going, and this is what it feels like to be in a cell, motherfucker, and like slam the door.
Otti, he's dead.
And this is what it's like being in a cell, ghost.
The fourth body. Where do you want to bung him? Because I've got all the bodies up in that particular corner at the moment.
Oh, I think as long as we can keep him propped up on his feet, that's
How many
Suspicious
bodies do we
enough, I
have
guess.
now? We have
How will
four.
you keep a
Four.
dead body
Four.
on his feet?
you lock the knees.
I have no idea how to.
If
how
we're
that
wanting to sneak out, we could just put them in the cells we're meant to be in, and then at least.
So rather than the knee being bent, you lock it, and it forces it to be stood upright.
So you just
Put
got
a spear up
you
his
just
ass.
got to balance it basically.
You can just push the knee in so that it.
Push and it stays.
I mean, I'm just
straight.
going to say, the second a guard walks through this doorway, he is dead. So I don't
unless
really care
you
how the guard
miss.
arranged. Well, yes,
Which is why
I think
have
me
the
stabbing
guy
him-
prepared.
but I think me stabbing him will probably end the ruse
just go
anyway.
ahead
So
and
we're
just go and make a
cautious
general
before-
medicine check for me, please.
Okay.
Ha!
You pushed the knees in a little bit too far, and now they're kind of inverted. The legs are kind of inverted.
Oops.
It's an emu.
Let me
Oh,
just-
well.
In the
I
cell
stick
with
him.
him.
I stick him in a cell.
Yeah, after I
Stop.
crack his knee and just oops. Sorry.
Yeah, stop playing with the ghost. Put him in the thing.
He's just a corpse, not a ghost.
Really bad cramps.
Ghost.
Right, we'll go
through the stuff
in
the bath
then,
okay?
Everything like that.
I don't know yet.
Avoid some food, I'd say.
Yeah. So.
I'm just thinking, you know, thinking enough corpses, we could just put them in the cells and make them pretend to be us, so that we can sneak out and then stick their head in.
Sort of like they were the ones that told me to
We're
go
still, air quotes, in the cage.
Can't really sneak out though. That's the thing. You've got people that don't blend in armor and
I know,
two
that's
people that do.
what I said. I was like, I was fine this morning, and then suddenly But I need to.
I could always go on your shoulders and we can be a dwarf and a half in a set of armor.
Okay. Ready? How you go?
What is chainmail armor?
Heavy.
Sorry, guys.
Like-
So Korgrin, you pushed the knees in a little bit too far, and now the legs are kind of inverted a little.
You've broken Dave the Ghost. Put him away.
Just here you go. Take him to the cell. Cool. Lock him
Yeah,
up.
I just like
Lock him
drag
up,
him
guys.
behind me. Just like really not amused.
So you
just
shove
dragging
him
him.
in. You shove him in with the rest of them. Okay, so a couple of minutes pass, and now Rennas and Arri, I want you to both make perception checks for me, please, because you are actively trying to listen out.
Could. I don't know if I would be able to from where I am.
Yes, but the DC will be higher for you.
Hey, it's a third attempt at least. Hey, pretty good, huh?
Alright, so all of you can hear the sounds of clang, 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 clang. Arri, you can also hear the sounds of pitter-patter, pitter-patter, sort of like kind of claws scraping on stone.
Kill the dog.
Kill the dog.
I don't want to kill the dog.
Can I hold a spear throw?
Yep.
If that's what we're going to be doing,
and I
kill it as
kind
soon
of,
as we get through
you know,
the
just
door.
like that to the guys, just so that they know a dog is there or
We'll-
something.
We all heard, so...
I think it was just me that heard it. The dog now.
I don't think I heard it, but you know.
I think he said we all did.
Was it just me that heard the dog, Jack?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll just, weird hand
Right.
symbol it.
Can I get stealth checks from Rennas, Arri, and Korgrin, please? Because you guys are perception.
Didn't think I'd be needing to roll stealth from this far back.
Unfortunately, because you are percepting, that sets you up for stealth. But
Better than Arrabella. It's not going to happen again.
so you hear the footsteps getting even closer and closer. All right, I got something that should help here. He immediately steps out, and before you guys even before he can even react, you just see through the slits of the helmet of his eyes. He just looks to his left and right a little bit, and you just see the eyes go wide and narrow as you guys get a surprise round. And Korgrin, that activates your thing.
Which a spear is... Counts as a javelin, doesn't it, when
That's
it's
a
thrown?
hit. Yes, that's
It
right.
should just
Yeah.
be a strength modifier then.
Yeah.
There is a thing I think I have because I am.
All right, so that's a kill. That's a kill on the guard from Rennas. Are you aiming for the dog?
If I see the body, the man drop, I'll aim at the next thing. So yeah, it would be the
That'll
dog.
be the dog. So that's a hit on the dog.
So what's a javelin? Is it D4 or D6?
It's a
D6.
D6, yeah.
Thank you. Plus 4. Could
So
be
as soon as this guy lands, Arrabella, you don't need to attack because there's only two of them. You can use your action to grab the Jukai Knight before he clangs on the ground. As the spear goes into the dog, kills it instantly, and it immediately collapses to the ground. Unfortunately, because it doesn't have any armor on, it does not really make much of a sound. You see
Okay,
it,
yeah, I'll grab the Jukai Knight then.
and that was it. So now you have another Jukai Knight and a dog.
Oh, the dog.
Take him off me.
Oh god.
Yeah, this guy is a little porkier than the rest, so he's actually a little heavier.
He's gotten into pies, he has.
Who ate all the fucking pies? You did.
This
You
fat
did.
bastard, this fat bastard.
So, what do you guys do with the bodies?
I retrieve my
Just
spear.
stick them in the same cell.
Yeah.
We're mounting up this is literally fucking Hitman. It's literally just the room you dump all the bodies and then lure another person over in, kill them, chuck them back in the room.
In terms of that one cell at the moment, you've got 3 spaces left, and then there will be 9 bodies in there.
We'll just
Yeah,
move on to the next one. It's fine.
Not body
Don't worry about
slot.
I get the feeling that they're going to start realizing that they're not coming back soon.
Well, I think that's all of them from the room.
That's all of them
Which
that
means-
you have seen so far.
Yeah, so... Oh, I can't really stealth with this
Do you see the
shitty armor.
Ballistai guy?
Take the armor off.
Yeah, or I want to leave it on while I walk up the top, but I can just walk in.
Down
It's
a
fine.
bit, yeah.
Decepting.
So what was he carrying as well? Was it another set of chainmail and...
Yes, that's spear, yes.
So
Arrabella, as you proceed down ahead, can I get a stealth check from you? Rennas, can I get another deception check from you?
There's people here.
Just go back.
All right, good to know. Thank you very much, Rennas. So you are now in this armory. You have full access to all the other weapons you were not able to pick up.
Yep, I was just going to take a quick peek around here. Fuck's sake.
So as you walk into this room here, you can see there are 3 guards, or 3 Jukai Knights that are currently sleeping. Despite their appearances, their armor is not on at the moment.
Okay, if they're all asleep, I would go bed by bed, slitting throats.
I'd have to make you do a stealth check for each one.
Yeah.
And are you gonna let the guys know what you're doing, or
There's still another guy up there. No, I'm going to come back and I'm going to collect up all the weapons first.
All right. So I'll just copy paste that. So aside from the daggers and the great club, there are now 2 light hammers, a light crossbow, 4 bolts, 3 whips, and a war pick. Rennas will take a minute to basically chevy that along.
And whoever
Who's getting
was
phone
there-
interference?
It's stopped now.
Sorry, what did you say, Arri?
Don't worry, it's stopped now.
There was
It's
feedback from a message.
Okay.
Okay, so and I'll tell them all that basically there's 3 more guys in bed in the end room, and there looked like there was 1 more guy in the corner, but I didn't get a good look at him. It was too far away.
To be fair, there should technically have been dynamic lighting on that particular one. That's the pretty.
Are you shitting these?
Okay. I didn't see anyone in the corner then. There's just the 3 guys in bed. So, because there's 3 of them there...
I always forget a line. Even though I do dynamic line, I always forget that one line.
So, we can either try and sneak through and take them out while they're asleep, or I can just head up the corridor as was the original plan and try and take out that head jailer guy at the top. I'm wearing armour, so he shouldn't shoot at me. I'm hoping I can get close enough that I can then stab him in the throat. Does that sound like a plan? I'll get any other ideas, plans, queries.
Alright, so over the next 5 minutes, Verity will be getting out of this armour. Bellatrix, if you want to help her, that'll shave that down to 2.5 minutes.
I will help, yeah, sure.
Okay. Right. So, Rennas has expressed this plan to the rest of the party.
I don't think we really have many other choices at this point. As you say, it's starting to get a wee bit suspicious, but all of these guards are just disappearing down in the cell block. Someone's going to cotton on to it sometime. They're not all this stupid, surely.
If Rennas is going down there, I think we should go and do like a synchronized thing where we go and take a bed each and just get rid of them there and then don't have to worry about them while he's doing that. And then if there's screaming, it's only Rennas.
Okie doke.
So go get one thing and then we'd have to think about it again, and it's just like bad memories.
Right. Well, what weapons do who want? Bella, you still happy with the spear? You're...
Warpick seems dwarfy style.
Aye, it is. Statistically, a warpick and a great club are the same. It's just warpick is piercing and a great club is bludgeoning. So I will take the pick, because it is. Mm-hmm.
Alright, so do you guys want to move your tokens to where you want to be then, as Rennas is gonna go do this?
So we all need to move ourselves along. Just as a heads up, I'll leave Melody where she is for now. We can bring her with.
Verity and Bellatrix during this particular segment are staying behind in the guard areas as they're doing the armor.
Yeah, I'm having to help with the armor.
Right,
only me.
We would wait until they were done. It only takes 2.5 minutes.
Yeah,
so we can wait.
It depends if Rennas has already gone ahead or not, which, judging by his token, he already has.
Fair
He'd
enough.
wait.
Okay. All right. So 2.5 minutes pass. No new developments. So Verity, you are able to get out of the armor.
And Verity now has a dart and a quarterstaff.
So there were. Let's have a look. See. So who's using a spear at the moment?
Me.
So
I've got a spear.
3 spears. So that means there are 2 spears that you can change into darts and quarterstaff, Verity.
I will take a hammer, one of the light hammers for a thrown weapon.
Taking the great club.
No, I've left that, so you can have it if you want.
I'll take that unless Otti wants it.
No.
No, go for it.
Got it.
If no one else wants the crossbow, I might take the crossbow though, just as a backup.
Go for it.
What thrown weapon are you having, Bella? Are you just going to use the spear as a javelin?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take
use the
2 light
spear.
hammers then. I'll take the 2 light hammers.
Okay. So with that, you can see you guys moving on ahead. Anybody who passes beyond that doorway now, I would still, because there are potentially still things nearby, I would still require stealth checks from people.
When everyone's ready, then.
Do you want me to do another one? Because Rennas has technically come back and we've waited 2.5 minutes before they considered that one.
Yeah.
Still not much better.
Right.
Before I change the second spear, does someone else want to use another throwing spear? No, I'm good.
No, I'm good with just the one. I'll retrieve it if I need it.
Otti's got the crossbow and the bolts, so leave 1 spear, basically 2 darts, 1 spear.
Yeah. Okay.
I will roll.
All right.
Stealth.
So Rennas, since you were going to be sneaking up on these guys for the intention of assassinating them, can I get stealth check from you, please, with disadvantage for your armor?
I wasn't going to stealth. I was going to walk up, just casually walk up the corridor.
You're not going to go assassinate those guys that are sleeping?
Oh no, sorry. I think the other guys are doing that. I'm doing the corridor job because that's the longest.
Right. Okay. Okay. Then I will keep to your 17 deception as you rolled previously.
Okay,
The rest of you who are moving on to do the assassination job's going to get stealth checks from all of you, please. So Harry's got 11, Korgrin got 14. And if you are nobody else is wearing the armor, so nobody has to.
Oh, never mind. Is there any point rolling?
Fucking Jesus.
There is. Who knows how badly she fucks up? They might just wake up.
Oh, that wasn't meant to be.
As Otti makes noise, I'm going to walk. I'm going to bang my leg on the bench and go, fucking bench! I do that every pissing time.
Wait. So, as you guys file inwards, so I'm just going to move a few tokens here.
Go for it.
Force of habit, I'll be at the back anyway.
So, as you guys walk in inwards, a couple of things happen. So, first off, Korgrin, you're being super sneaky. It's quite nice. Like, you're not making any sound whatsoever. You're not used to this. You're enjoying the moment. And all of a sudden, you hear a clunk behind you as Verity accidentally knocks out a spare plank of wood from the bench that she didn't see was sticking out. It launches forward and clonks Arri on the shoulder, which forces her to sort of like instantly react and kind of shoulder barge the wall, which creates something of a loud little thud. As the plank of wood falls up, comes downwards, and Otti, not noticing this at all, just seeing these two things happen, you step on the plank and just like, which creates a loud echo.
Lie on the floor a minute like, what the fuck is my life?
Korgrin just
help you up.
What was that?
Yeah, I banged my leg on this bloody bench again.
Make a deception check.
Yes, Verity, who did that? That was all him.
He's going to roll an insight. I'm going to hide this. Alright, well, be more careful, you fucking idiot.
Yeah. I'm just going to go sort my leg out.
You do hear footsteps walk away from your location. Other than that, seems to be clear.
Can we just...
Please move your tokens how you'd like to.
Is there a door? No, there's no door there.
No.
So I assume we have to go wait for Rennas to go kill the guy, because I'm not quite sure where the chambers are where they're sleeping.
Door, turn right.
That literally does not help me at all. Through this door. Okay, yeah, now I know. Do you want new stealth rolls? Because, you know...
No, because I know what is happening. So if you're going to enter that room, I would require new stealth rolls.
Okay. I'm gonna...
So, quick peek around the corner, wait for Bella to move, and then I'll point to
Right, so Rennas, stop there.
The
Okay. So Rennas, as you turn around the corner, you immediately see a Jukai Knight carrying a large casket full of dried goods. Because he looks at you, was you just making all that racket?
Yeah, fucking bench. Is there any fucking bandages or anything here? I think I've cut it wide open.
Well, try to be a little bit more considerate. The other guy's just finished the night shift.
I know. I'm sorry.
All right, get out of the way. I need to take this down. I need to take this down to the ladder.
Let him do it.
You have an option here, Rennas.
Yeah, I think I'd keep going. Oh shit! But Korgrin's gonna...
What?
Bonk!
Make an attack roll with advantage because this would be a surprise for him.
I think he alerted
Take
Otti as well that someone was
one off of this roll basically for attack and damage. So a 24.
That's a hit.
I'm walking around with the broadest shoulders I can possibly do, trying to block off as much of the corridor as possible. Just in case this guy at the end wakes up.
He's still up. Anything else you can do?
I can bonus action. So as a war priest, I don't know. It doesn't seem magical to me. So when you use the attack action, you can make one melee. You can make one weapon attack as a bonus action.
I would stem that down to the fact that you're just a powerful cleric, not your god is allowing you to move faster.
I mean, yeah, hit him harder as Moradin's just watching there with popcorn.
Yeah.
Just hit him again.
Yeah. So you can make another attack roll if you want.
Again, that's advantage or no?
Verity, if you have not an advantage, no, but Verity, Otti, and Bellatrix, if you have range stuff, you technically would get actions here. Because he is fucking surprised.
Oh, that's a 1.
You bring the war pick down again, and you just lodge it on the frame of the door, and it just slides out of your hands. All right,
so long typing dart that Otti's already
And I'm going to re-roll that 2.
2 isn't a 2. Jack doubles the 8, so you've already got the maximum possible damage.
Yeah,
literally done max damage.
Someone's interfering again, phone wise.
So, just as he's about to go, he falls forward.
If you want to move your phone a little bit further away from the...
I've moved it off the desk now. Does that help?
A little, mostly.
I've moved the monitor away from them.
They're gone now. Good.
That helped. That helped a lot.
Perfect.
Alright,
Cool.
so this guy is... the arrow goes straight into the back of his skull and he falls forward.
Can I try and grab him?
Yeah, of course. Well, you wouldn't be able to grab him, but this would be a thing for Bellatrix or Korgrin.
If the arrow came from the back of his head and he's looking at me, he would just fall onto me anyway, wouldn't he? So
Yeah.
I've been disarmed, unfortunately, by the door frame, so I'll just...
Keep in mind that Melody's body is still in the...
Yes, I know. gonna clear through here and then go back, hopefully.
That's why I didn't want to take her initially.
And at that point, the person at the top there, Rennas, just goes. Still seems to be asleep.
Can I pass the parcel to Otti and just chuck him through the door?
I carefully move back and
So
I'll grab
so no worries. So you'll be able to move him back out of the way. So Rennas, as you get to that location there, you can now see another dog who immediately looks at you. And then just lazily goes back to resting on the floor.
You do that, Verity.
So
should we just dump the body there, or do we want to actually just go through into a cell or something?
I would literally, if they can't go... Hang on, I just need to make it lighter. If they know they can't go here, I'd stick a mic here.
Fair.
Okay, so I'll shove them there then. Alright, so Arrabella, this room, you can see three sleeping people on the beds to your right. You can see a number of bits and pieces around personal effects, there's a few little coin purses and stuff.
I can see this thing as well, according to... obviously there's the guy in the privy, or is...
Yeah, that's the guy in the privy, so just assume that you can't see him, please.
Oh, in the top left?
Yeah, the top left, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the top left, oh yeah, you can see the dog resting up there as well.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the guy in the privy, I guess.
Yeah.
Grab my wall.
I'm gonna wait for the other guys to come in before I go in.
Alright, so those four of you at the bottom, you have free access to move. So...
Bella's in the way, no I don't.
I'm making the assumption that Verity's in front of me, just because her token's back there, but I'm making the assumption that she's in front of me when I move.
Yeah, it's because Georgia can't move their token at the moment, so I'll... Right, so Rennas, as you come around this corner here, you see another guy there who immediately looks at you. He just gives you a small nod. Rennas, in that area, you can hear voices coming from here. Seems to be a feminine voice in there.
Does it sound like the princess? Would I recognise it, or
not? Well, you wouldn't be able to tell from that location, or you can just tell that there's voices coming in, and one of them is feminine.
I'm just going to take a step in and say, did Hank leave his fucking spear up here? He's a bloody forgetful bastard, that guy. Just have a good look round.
So, that door at the moment has a few slots in it that you can see into. You can see the princess is currently in there, and she seems to be in a heated discussion with somebody.
No, it's not here. It must be down there. Cheers, guys.
Alright. Hey, buddy. Come back here.
Yeah, what's up?
Tuck your shirt in. You know what smear gets like when your uniform's incorrect.
Fuck. Cheers.
No problem. Alright, so Rennas, that's what you've done?
Yep.
Are you guys at the bottom?
Right.
Into the room we go.
Yeah, I get the feeling just...
Alright, can I get stealth checks from everybody then, please? This will be because you're entering this room with sleeping people.
I'm really trying to be quiet now, promise.
So am I.
There's... Alright.
Oh, Verity.
So, Arri, Bella, and Otti, I'm going to allow you guys an ability to take an action before, unfortunately, Korgrin's and Verity's stealth would break it.
Okay.
Oh, I thought there was only 3 people sleeping in here. I didn't realise there was 4.
No,
There's
there are 3 people sleeping there, and there's one person who's currently on the privy, which you can't see.
In the loo, okay. Because he's in the line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so they do not have their armor on, so their AC is lowered.
Stabby.
Make attack rolls, please, at advantage.
Because they prone too, and they sleeping.
Yep. And you have surprise. So, triple advantage, basically.
I'm gonna 2-hand jab him with a spear.
Okay.
Oh, I should have done that. I was thinking about doing that.
I don't think you can with simple weapons.
You can't. Well, spear, no, spear's versatile, so.
I just copied it in over from Roll20 and it came in with 2-handed, so...
No, spear is versatile, yeah.
My bad.
Alright, so those are all hits. Go ahead and roll damages, everybody.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
+2.
So, if you have extra attack as well, that applies here.
Oh, I do.
And are you raging, Bellatrix?
Oh, I'm not raging. Ignore the
Right.
other +2. Sorry, I'll untake that. I'm going to assume they're the 20 hits.
Yep, that hits.
I'll roll again just in case.
So 18 damage overall.
Alright, that's exactly what you needed.
So I did 10 plus 12, so 22.
Right, so you cave that guy's face in. Arrabella, you just slide the knife into the stem of his brain. Doesn't even move. Otti, did you make a second attack roll? Yes, you did. So that is 13 piercing damage. Yep, straight through the heart. He just dies without even knowing what happened.
You're a ghost now, bitch.
They're not ghosts since... Okay, sure.
Later,
Right.
I'll do that.
So Korgrin and Verity, you guys now have got actions. You've just seen the Arrabella, Bellatrix, and Otti assassinate these 3 sleeping guards.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Doggo.
It was good tactics. That's what it was.
It's exactly what we want to happen.
Yeah. Sometimes what you plan to happen actually does happen. Yeah, I know it's possible in this game. I know it's rare, but it can happen.
Do we-
know that?
What happens to our stealths now?
Because that guy up there is sleeping. Like, unless you get within 15 feet of him, he's not going to notice anything.
Oh, okay.
And because this guy is currently doing
We don't
business, you don't know.
He's farting his head off, or we can hear it.
Yeah. Just go, oi, those enchiladas! Oh, God!
Now we know. Ew.
Dog, do we want it? Dog? The stage whisper is, do we want to kill the dog?
I don't. You can.
Alright, cool.
I'm just gonna go, like, shh. Like, shut it up, don't kill it.
You don't really get a choice with...
Just kill it, just kill it, just kill it.
Oh,
I
God.
don't want to kill it, but just kill it.
Fucking
Rennas,
murderer.
you now have an action.
Is that me? I have an action.
Yes.
Okie doke. I'd suppose I'd make my way into this little storeroom. There was still one lonely little
That's
guard.
right. So yeah, he's currently chopping onions at the moment. He goes, alright.
Yeah, I'm just looking for bloody Hank's spear. You haven't seen it in here, have you?
Why would it be in here? There's a pantry, mate. Try the
Why
armor.
why would it be anywhere but in his fucking hand? He's fucking useless.
I don't know. I heard he was having a diabetic attack or something.
Yeah, but he should have had his weapon with him, so it should have been next to him.
Alright.
I'm just checking all the corners. Don't mind me.
Hey, pass me that butcher's knife there, will ya?
Certainly. And I pick up the butcher's knife, and I walk up to him and I stab him in the neck with it.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Those poor onions.
Fucking hell.
Fucking Jesus.
You can't stab your way out of every situation.
This is the advantage. He's not going to expect this. He's not expecting this. Just to see if you get the nat 20, but it's still a hit.
Is this counting as sneak because it's like
Yeah,
stealthy?
because you have advantage. So
Oh yeah, nice.
with one fell swoop onto the floor. Okay, so
Poor guy.
the rest of you can hear clang coming from somewhere in the dungeons.
I'm gonna go deal with the dog in the meantime then.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stay around the corner then.
The dog just goes.
It's so wrong.
He doesn't move, but he is awake. He is awake now, so I assume Korgrin would give the message for everybody basically just to get to the side of the room itself.
Just for... I'm not actually moving, I just want to check to see how far away it was from when I was stood there. Just for what my next action would be. 20 foot. Okay, that's convenient. I'll go up. It's awake. Do I throw something at it? Do I just run at it? I don't really know.
Arrabella, Bellatrix, and Otti, what are you guys doing?
Oh, we got a chance to do stuff.
I heard the.
You heard
the
Korgrin has given you the message to get to the side of the wall, hide from the dog, who's now awake. So, luckily, the locations that you're in at the moment is hiding you from the dog in the corner.
I was going to say, I don't think I'd move if that's the case.
Yeah.
I really want to move and throw my dagger at the dog.
Well, yeah. Should we throw things at it to kill it, or should we just? Fuck it, I'll do it, and I'll just step out and throw the hammer.
Throw. Just throw.
Make an attack roll. This would not be an advantage, because he immediately sees you.
D20 plus 8.
That's it, roll damage.
D6 plus 4.
Is this a spear?
No, this is a light hammer.
So, vroom, 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 you smash it across the side of the head, and it immediately stops moving with a loud clunk, clunk, clunk. Two things happen. You immediately hear footsteps. It goes, Fido, you're right.
And I throw one at him as well.
And then at the same time, this door opens and goes, oh, God! And then just immediately looks to his left and right to see Verity and Arrabella.
Stab.
Fuck. Actually,
See, it's catching.
Actually, at this point, I want initiative.
Okay.
Shall I roll even though I'm nowhere near?
You can roll, but you don't know the combat is happening, so you would have to act accordingly as you would believe that in this situation that you're in.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hey, look at us with good initiatives. I wouldn't like us. Oh.
That's a 17 from them.
Excuse me, roll 20. 18 point... Oh, no, I haven't put them in order yet. It's fine.
Alright, so first up is Arrabella. So this guy has literally just walked out the privy in front of you. Toilet roll still attached to his boot.
Phones again, by the way.
It's not me. I've got nothing near it. Unless it could be a mouse or my keyboard. It is.
No idea. It stopped, so we should be good.
Yeah.
It could have very well just been me. I just received a WhatsApp message from Peter.
Internet tends to be different. It's SMS when it.
Yeah.
I know. I don't receive text messages ever.
Who
so...
texts these days?
I do.
Jack does, apparently.
Oh,
My bank texts me.
I didn't mean to roll it twice.
So that an 18 is a hit on him.
And then +2.
So that is that's 9 points of damage. So that's one attack. So you're able to jam it into him once.
Yep. Let's try again. And 13.
The 13 is a miss, unfortunately.
He put his armor on to go to the toilet then.
Technically, his upper body part is still covered. So
he sleeps in his armor then.
He wasn't sleeping. He was taking a shit.
So he's walked out with his trousers down?
No, he pulled his trousers up.
Okay, just double checking because you said his upper part is covered, but his lower half isn't. And I'm like, I know men are gross, but seriously, like that goes on.
So for the mechanics, he's a normal Jacaya knight.
Okay.
So the second one is a miss, unfortunately. So you get into one, and you just it was swipe again, but you scrape against his armor. Rennas, you just killed him.
Yep. So I'm gonna tuck my butcher's knife away because who never turned down a free weapon. In fact, I'd probably give this guy a quick pat down, see if he's got anything handy.
Let me have a quick look here. He doesn't have anything, but there are a number of usable items in this particular area. Having a quick look around, you can see. I'll just copy paste it.
Sweet. Dog treats. They would have been handy. I mean, I'll grab one of the sacks and chuck everything else inside it.
Okay. So that'll be your action.
Yeah.
All right. Otti, you're up.
Just measure this to make sure I have this correct. Yeah. Boom, 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 and spear him in the face.
Righto.
Two-handed. Not at advantage. 22.
That's a hit.
Let me get rid of advantage.
Okay. So with the spear, you're able to pierce it straight through his armor into his heart. You withdraw it. And he collapses down to the ground.
And I can't see anything around here, so I'm going to take a step back and see that guy. That's all the movement I've got. I'm not going to do anything else, but can I point out this guy?
Yeah.
And just go, shh, it's another guy!
He's literally just seen me.
Yeah.
Korgrin stood right in front of him. Shh, he hasn't noticed us.
I wasn't directing it at Korgrin, I was directing it at Bella.
So he comes in and goes, Fido, what's wrong? And you just see the Warhammer there, who immediately sort of just looks down the corridor at you, Korgrin. And he just drops his weapon and just puts his hands up.
Okay, interesting.
We are scary fucking
Oh
people.
no.
I mean, he can see the bodies in there. You guys
No, he
have
can't. No, not at his angle. He can't see down there.
well,
He can assume.
he can see the blood splatters at least.
He knows if we've gotten this far, we haven't done it without going through some people.
We are
So
very gentle killers. We just
So
slice
we're-
their throats and bash their
so-
faces.
With
Stab them
that,
out.
I'm going to say you're out of initiative at the moment because he has surrendered.
Okay.
He's not saying anything. He's just got his hands up and just going, don't kill me, please. I know you're very powerful. I didn't see you.
If he isn't moving towards me, I'm moving towards him.
Yeah, he's like kind of frozen stiff at the moment.
And if he doesn't, then I'll get to there and I'll tell him to give me his wrists. Kind of gesture.
He will put his wrists forward and just goes, please don't kill me.
And I will use that as an opportunity to cave his skull in.
I was going to say, if you weren't going to kill him, I was going to kill him.
He's gonna,
I just want a better view.
you make an attack roll at advantage.
Mm-hmm.
That is a hit.
Welcome to the dark side.
There are loads of cookies everywhere.
Just not great damage.
Right, so you bring it down onto a... And at that point, he is going to run away.
I'll try and snag him as he leaves the door then.
Alright.
Like, opportunity attack. No advantage. I don't know if Verity's darting or not, if she's able to.
This is a pretty quick thing. I will allow it. I'll allow it, Verity.
Ooh, I wouldn't have even hit anyway.
No. So you swing and miss.
Mhm.
Verity? That's a hit. Roll damage.
I roll at advantage and I get a 17 as my highest. Disappointing. D4 plus dex.
Yeah. Nice.
Damage.
So, Verity immediately throws the dart over your shoulder, Korgrin, which gets him in the shoulder, and she goes, "Ah!" And he continues to run. Who did not take their turn in the initiative order yet?
Bella.
I didn't.
Bella, you would technically have an action.
Okay.
So I'll just put him back there for now as he's going to run.
Where is he?
He's here.
He's up by us.
He's running this way, right?
No, he's running away.
He's running that. Oh, I forgot there was a way that way. I don't really
Find out.
have...
You got a spear.
Could move. Yeah.
Yeah, you can
move.
Yeah, of course you can.
I'd be able to throw a spear over Korgrin.
Yeah, Korgrin's pretty small.
I'm like 4 foot.
Cool. Let's give it a bash. I'm assuming that hits. The same
yes,
stats
it does.
as a javelin.
Yeah, it hits. So, he gets pinned against the wall.
Cover the mouth, if I can.
You just see him slowly, like, tears are welling up in his eyes until eventually they just go white and lifeless. And he slides down to the ground.
That was an accident. I went to go and edit it, and I put did it instead.
Korgrin, you're pretty close to an area.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear a conversation.
I'll quickly shuffle the bodies back then.
Okay.
But then I will...
Collect
and I'll try and perceive. If the conversation's still happening by the time the bodies have been out of the...
Yeah. Go ahead and make a perception check, please.
Am I at advantage? No. Good.
You can hear just about the words being said. And why do you have that bag? That was supposed to go to the vault. It says the king's orders. 'Cause I'm going to look at these. If I'm going to look after these sucker turds, I want to see what stuff I can break them in with. Don't you think they're beaten enough? Nah, I ain't had my fun with them yet. Just run out of my last toys as well. You truly are a degenerate. Sticks and stones, princess. Your brother likes my work. I can do what the fuck I want.
Am I able to see at all, or would that
No.
mean a stealth check or something?
That would be a stealth check, yeah.
Okay.
Like your work with Edgar's last prisoner. Cheerio didn't like that. As I said to him, I don't fucking understand what happened there. One day she just didn't come back. Nothing I could do worked. And she was my favourite too. I'll kill you for that. I'll kill you for this. The king won't get away with this. That's what she used to say. I was right pissed off when she stopped working. You're just lucky I didn't take out my frustrations on your little pet. Your drooling smear. Disgusting. You keep coming down here, though. I reckons it's not just your pet you want to see. How about I get you something more comfortable to wear? Your days are numbered, Smear. Just you wait and see. And you hear a door slam. And the brief movement of the princess moving away.
Oh. They were very close then. Fair.
Fucking tease. You hear movement at the door. You! Get me a corpse! A fresh one if possible. This guy by the bus side just goes and he walks off. So, Rennas, you hear footsteps coming down the corridor.
I will wait and try and guess what I'm going to do as he walks past me.
You're going to kiss him.
With a stealth.
Yeah.
Actually rolled above a 10.
You are successfully stealthed as you see a Jukai Knight walk past. The same guy who's been sleeping by the ballista.
He doesn't even say it, he just fucking rolls.
Stabby stab!
Like, you don't even do anything, like, fancy. You just step out in front of him and just raise an arm with a dagger going underneath the helmet. You just go,
And I just try and drag the body in here.
Okay. Alright. The dog that you can just about sight see, Korgrin, is currently snoozing a little.
The one that's there.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we come away from the door a little bit then?
Yeah, of course. You can move however you want. You're not in initiative.
Oh no, I know. I'm speaking to the group. Do we want to look for Rennas? Like, how long do we want to wait for Rennas, or are we going to keep going until we just bump into him?
Rennas would carry on going up now, and having found the dog treats, I'm remembering there's a dog in that room, he'd fish around in the sack and take out a couple of dog treats and have them in his hand as he goes up.
I would have seen the ballistae, I imagine.
Yes, you would have, yes.
Yeah, and I don't know whether Keenmind would just kind of, have seen the corridor, seen this bit, and just kind of been like, right, they clearly meet there.
Yeah.
So I'm like...
The dog sees you, Rennas.
I'm just going to throw a dog treat to the corner of the room over there.
Wait. Are we together with Rennas?
No.
Not yet.
Ah, god damn it!
Rennas, go ahead and make a quick animal handling check.
Oh god. A -1, and I am not proficient, so therefore my +10 does not apply. Ooh, wow!
Everyone's stabbing dog.
Immediately gets out from his little nest and walks over to the treat and starts eating it. If you wanted to do something, you would have an action to do something before you could do anything.
I'll be confused as to where that guy's gone, and I'll say
see a new body impaled by a spear there.
Oh no, that's been moved. We moved that out of the way.
Oh, you moved that away, including the dog as well?
Yeah, we tidied up so it wouldn't be so bad.
People we can get
I'll
away
say a
with
silent
hiding
apologist.
Hide in the beds. People who we can't get away with hiding in the beds, we shove into the toilet, close it.
Okay, so you shove everyone in the prison.
So
I'm just holding back tears as I'm cleaning up blood, being prestidigitation.
No.
I'm whispering a silent apology to Bella as I walk up to the dog and stab it with my spear.
Alright, go make a psycho advantage. God, you were just on a murder spree, aren't you?
I really am. I don't even have a spear. Hang on, let me add the spear in.
Aren't you glad you guys have a rogue for this segment, eh?
They are
The pressure is enormous. I can't believe I haven't rolled it. I can't believe I just said that. I was about to say I can't believe I haven't done that one. And I said that as if I'm not about to roll on that one.
1 in 400 chance or something to roll 2 now.
Oh, I did proficiency of spear, not a spear. Fuck's sake.
You're right.
Why is it only +5 to use my fucking dagger? I thought I'd just have reach. How well? Wish me luck.
Good luck.
That's a hit. Okay, that is 38 points of damage.
He kills it 7 times over.
Yeah, you kill it 7 times.
What a guess.
Yeah, they only have the little dogs, the little guard dogs. So without even making any noise, you just into the back of the head and immediately crashes down to the ground.
Just make sure to cover Ernie's ears, George. It's fine.
And because I don't know that those guys are there, I guess I'd have a rummage round on the desk and see if there's anything in it.
Have a quick investigation check, please. Arrabella, you can now see Rennas going through the desk. Nothing of worth or note.
Oh, hey, Arri. Hey, Arri.
We can't hear you. Or at least I can't.
No, it was me. I muted myself. I assume this door is open.
It's not open, but there are bars in it that you can seize into, and you can currently see a greasy, porky, disgusting, horrible-looking man currently at a desk. He is jerking it.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay. I just heard him ask that other guy for a corpse. That guy's not coming back. But I could go in and say I've got the corpse for him.
I guess I can pretend to be a corpse.
Oh!
I'm not going to let his dick anywhere near me, though. I'm just.
I did not think of that. I pick Arri up. Oh!
Like, you're not gonna plan
You
this.
know,
like,
in the great, you know, in the great ancient play of Thor Ragnarok, where he comes out with Loki and does get help. Walk in with Arri and just throw Arri at him.
Get help! We're not doing get help. We're not doing get help. Get help!
It's great. I hate it.
I mean, we may be just overcomplicating this. I could probably just try and open the door stealthily and sneak up behind him. It's worked with every other guard I've met so far.
Well, how about you throw me in? Take me in, throw me at him.
It will be impossible for you to sneak up behind him from where he is in the room. Like,
yeah.
I thought he'd be facing it like that way.
No, he's facing the door.
Oh, okay.
Put me on the floor next to him.
Sorry,
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll pick Arri up.
2 secs. Wait for Verity.
Sorry, before we leave the place that we were previously in the toilet, was there like any soap or anything inside?
Yes, there was. There's a hand fat.
So I'm gonna pick up some of the snow.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna say to Bella, hey, can you just like get the details of one of these dogs down? Because if we have a magic later and we need a distraction, I may have a that involves you being a dog eating soap.
I can turn into this dog, no problem, so I don't need to.
But we have like the colours on at the moment, but like when the colours are off, if we need a distraction which is kind of more subtle than just exploding things, I think you turned into a dog, we give you some soap to make you look like you have rabies, then that would be a good distraction.
I raved Bella running through the hallway. I love it.
Can you be a dog with rabies?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Just on that as a plan, just in case we need it.
So, are we still in the ceremonial cloaks?
No, you're in your clothes now.
Okay, my top would be...
Apart from me, who's a Kyanite.
Yeah, so I would probably secrete a dagger up my sleeve.
Yep.
And then, yeah, if no one's got any better ideas than me going in and pretending to be a corpse, Rennas get close, stabbing him while
we haven't been addressed because half of us are still in the room. So...
Yeah, I'm also worried he already knows our faces.
Yeah, he would know our faces. He's asking for a corpse. So if we just say the prisoner is dead...
They didn't want the prisoner.
Somebody does have a lump of coal.
I could rub that all over your face and you wouldn't look like you.
Rennas, did you pick up any of those empty bags in the kitchen?
Yes, I have everything. So I have 2 empty sacks.
God damn it.
Yeah, I could put Arri in a sack.
I'm not that small.
I mean, you are.
You know, prisoners have sacks on their head all the time. Media has told me so.
Okay, yeah, I'll put the sack over the top of Arri.
Okay. So that would cover up to her shoulders.
Okay. And then pick her up.
Okay. She's heavier than she looks. Oh. Or you might just be weak. You might just be weaker than you look.
It's all those cupcakes she likes. Fine.
Not so lightfoot halfling.
Literally like
it might just be like 8 strength.
I am spectacular. No, I have 13 strength, thank you. I'm spectacularly weak, and I am definitely not used to lumbering around fucking heavy armor like this shit.
You're stronger than me.
Alright, so Rennas is carrying Arrabella. Korgrin, Bellatrix, Otti. Before you guys do this, Korgrin, Bellatrix, Otti, and Verity. What are you guys doing?
Assuming we've all been relayed on the plan.
Disliking the plan massively, but
I actually don't. I
Is
actually
Rennas
don't mind it
seriously
for
willing
once.
to throw my sister at guard?
Pretty
Yes.
much. But do we want to all get in position outside the door, and if it doesn't immediately kill him, we all just rush in and kill him? You know.
Yes.
I'm gonna be like at the foot of the door with my staff on the floor. So then, if I hear him running, I can lift it up and clothesline him.
All right. So if that's the case, I'll put your token here, Verity.
I would like to crawl. The door itself, is it a see-through door or?
No, it's a wooden door. There are large. There's a window in it where there are iron bars where you can sort of look inside of it.
But that's at like head height, yeah.
Yes, that's
Okay.
right.
So I should be able to just crawl along undetected.
Yes, with a successful stealth check.
Ah.
Ah, yes. That one elusive thing.
Room if we draw him out.
Yeah, I'll go for it. Well, seeing how the position is, so the door's there, yes.
Yes.
Assuming Arrabella is on Rennas' token, then I'll be there, so I probably wouldn't need to, actually.
Is anyone else planning to run in?
Actually, no, I'll go around this side, so I will go past and roll one.
Okay.
I think if he doesn't immediately die, the plan is everyone goes in.
Okay. I'm just thinking, if he was like, if he was to try and make a break for it, I could make it so it was like soaking off here and can't slip up.
I
He'd
like
have to
that
get
plan.
past
I think he'll
everyone,
make a
though,
break.
to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've just come up with a slightly different plan. How about I just open the door dressed as a knight and say, Princess stopped me taking the corpse. She said I wasn't allowed to bring you any fucking corpses. It's just outside here now. She's gobbing off. He's going to come out in a fucking...
He's
bit of
literally
Let's just go
jacking
kill
off.
him.
Just go
Let's
fucking
just go
in
kill
there
him.
and stab him, for fuck's sake.
Oh, right.
The one
That's
time
right,
we
let's
actually
go
agree
let's
with
kill
the
him.
pile in the room and stab the guy till he's dead, you want to do a different plan?
Okay, so okay, are we all set up then? Is everyone ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Carrying Arri, I walk into the room.
So immediately walking into the room, Smear, the jailer, looks up. He continues to whack off whilst looking at you and this corpse. He goes, you got exactly what I wanted. Oh, is that child? Oh, I like him small.
So I'd heard, sir. I just
Sir.
pop Arri down there.
You just said the wrong thing to him there. He's going to make an insight check.
Why would you not call them sir? He's clearly the boss.
Because he's a fucking degenerate. And everyone clearly thinks he's disgusting.
He doesn't give a shit about it.
Can I get a deception check from you, Rennas
Oh,
and
sorry.
Arrabella, please? As you start walking out of the room, going to put Arrabella down, he zips up, first of all.
Oh, I'm counting that as a win.
And then he slowly gets to his feet whilst keeping his hand underneath the desk. And he pulls out a long handle for something. He goes, "What's your name?"
My name? Renna
Regiment.
fucking Genla. Stab!
I got a 21 on the insight, mate.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not a surprise. Can I get another initiative? Let me clear first, and then... Alright, go ahead and roll initiative, guys.
That is like...
He's going to be renaming all of his daggers Stab now from now on.
It is the catchphrase of this episode.
I believe that would be the name of the episode title as well. Stab. Alright.
Just for clarity, is the door open?
It's not locked, so you can just walk in, basically.
It's a jar. That's
I
it.
imagine I have a higher dexterity than he does.
You do. He's not very dexterous, actually.
But he is wanky dexterous.
All right then. So, top of the round is going to be Rennas.
Stab.
Stab!
I'd like to stab for 500, Alex.
That's my worst stab yet.
Still a pretty good stab.
That is just a hit.
And look where I put Arri down, right next to him.
So that's 28 points of damage. So you immediately rush forward to stab him, and he just brings up his maul just to the point where he can sort of back away. Then you do cut it. And now that you're closer to him, oh god, the smell is awful. Korgrin, it's your turn.
Hearing the sounds of combat, caution to the wind. 5, 10, room smells like shit.
Yep.
15. Actually, no, 10, 15, 20, 25. Am I able to occupy that space? I don't know, is that like the test?
Yep.
Okay. And attack. So, war pick. 27 to hit.
That is a hit. Roll damage.
For 11. Still standing.
Yeah, he's still standing.
Bonus action War Priest feature to take another swing as a bonus action.
Yeah, I mean, this room smells of BO and uncleaned chamber pots. Okay, so that's 20 points of damage against him. Alright, so you swing twice at him. He's just kind of overwhelmed at this point. Bellatrix, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to. I'll just see. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Let's move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll get there.
Yep.
And I'm going to hit him with a spear.
Impale me, Queen.
Ah.
That's it. That is a hit. Roll damage. Seven piercing damage. Okay. So you guys are just spilling in there, just immediately going for this guy.
I'm going to go again.
Okay. Another hit. You guys roll too high.
There we go.
Don't forget you've got bonus action back of the
I got the
glaive.
bonus, yeah, I do.
Back the glaive.
Spear
back,
glaive.
I've got polearm. Yeah, polearm master, so I can use the back of the weapon.
Is that for something that has a reach?
I think it's any reach, yeah, but so does the
Spear's like 10 foot.
Spear's 5 feet. You don't have reach on that.
Spear's a reach.
No, they're not. Like, you can throw them, but they don't have reach. You're thinking of lance.
Oh, I thought they were a reach as well.
No.
Oh, my bad.
Let me just. I'll double check that. I mean, I'm fairly certain I did my research on this one.
Yeah, it's a bad one.
No,
Yeah, you can
Yeah, no, it's.
Range. Burn. Versatile. Doesn't have reach. Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Unless it's in the thingies, but...
No, that seems like is range, not reach. It's fine.
Yeah, and when you make an attack action with only a Goliath, halberd, or quarterstaff, or polearm master.
Yeah, they're the reach ones. Yeah.
Quarterstaff doesn't have reach, but that still counts. That's silly.
Okay. So, well, there we go. Yeah. Alright, so.
Maybe then.
So another 6 damage against him. So. Alright, it's his turn. Verity, you're up.
Yeah.
Dart! I don't know. Can I see him?
You can move into the room and you can see him there.
Like, I just want to be able to like get a good aim at him.
That is a miss. You've thrown the dart. Yeah, sure. Let me. Yeah. It's fine. It won't hit anyway. So.
And then I'm gonna back out of the room, and I'm just gonna like keep an eye to make sure nobody else comes in through the way we entered.
All right. So you just back out of the room. All right, Arrabella, you're up next.
Okay, so is the taking the bag off my head an action or a free action? Or a bonus
I'd say
action?
that's a free action.
Okay, so I'm going to take the bag off my head, use half my movement to stand up, and then I'm going to stab him with my dagger.
Righto.
So that's 8.
That is definitely a hit, so 8 damage against him. So, you shank him in the side, and now he's bleeding a little bit profusely. 17 is just a hit.
Let me roll damage. There we go, and then 9.
So you just shank him just. And he's from
9
that first
damage.
barrage of attacks. 9 damage, I guess.
Yes,
From that
so
first
8
barrage of
damage.
attacks, he is severely hurt. But still standing. That's his turn. Right, so he is. He's going to do 2 things here.
Finish before he dies, and then strike someone.
He's a fucking disgusting creature, but he's not dumb. You guys just did a lot of damage to him in 1 round. And he knows how dangerous you guys are.
He's about to.
He's going to pull out a little stone that is blackened. And he's going to crush it in his hand as a bonus action. And as soon as that happens, everybody's collars just goes, falls off. The anti-magic ceases to be. And then because Verity cannot see him, because she's now outside of the room, he's going to spend his action to cast a spell.
Oh, I guess magic wouldn't have worked on us. as well.
Yeah.
Well, Verity can still see him, no?
No, I still owe you a wild magic surge, Verity, just so you know. So, you can see his eyes glow over a little bit whitened. And as he speaks, you get the feeling that he's not speaking to you guys. And he goes, "The intruders have gone out! Get everything you have! Charge the dungeons! Don't let them out!" And that's his action. Otti, what's up?
Now, because that has happened, I need to ask a question, and I was going to wait because it wasn't relevant. However, I left Wilma in our room. Could I try a weapon bond, Wilma?
Comes straight into your hands.
Motherfucker. I'm just gonna move my token the 15 so I can see where the fuck he is. 20. And is he sat at a desk, did you say?
No, he's standing at the moment. He's standing alone. He's completely surrounded and he's just finished casting a spell.
And I'm gonna smack him with Wilma.
Go ahead. That is a miss, unfortunately.
Fuck you, Wilma! I'm gonna do it again.
That's a hit.
Gonna re-roll that.
For another 6 bludgeoning
Impressive.
damage.
Wilma, why do you do this to me? I've just got you back.
She's asleep. She doesn't like it.
Fuck you, Wilma, so badly. And I'm just gonna swear at him, just like stick my finger up him so much and be like, "You're disgusting."
Probably gets off.
Fucking twizzle on it.
Alright, top of the round is Rennas.
You really, really shouldn't have done that. Stab!
That's a hit. Now, as you guys are doing all this damage to him, his smile is just getting bigger and bigger, as if he's enjoying this.
He's not about to in a second.
It's 26 damage to him. He's still up. He's looking hurt though.
That's me.
Is he blooded?
Oh, I am very much a one.
He's very bloody. He's full of puncture wounds at the moment. Korgrin, it's your turn.
I'd like to cast a spell, please.
Go right ahead.
It's going to be a 3rd level spell.
Okay.
I would like to cast Inflict Wounds.
Go right ahead.
Wounds! I'm going to give him a wound. Where are we? Spell attack. Does an 18 hit?
That's a hit.
Splendid. So, this will be an Inflict Wounds, which is...
Oh, yes.
When you cast a spell using spell slot of 2nd level or higher, the damage increases by 1d10, so it's 5d10. And I would like to necroticize his knob off.
Would you like to describe to me how you're going to kill him?
Grab him by the bollocks.
Harder, buddy!
Pulse. And it just rots. And then that just goes up his body.
Yeah, it just goes up his body. You can see him sort of decay a little bit as it cuts down to the ground. It just goes, this is what it feels like. I've never come so hard before.
Oh. Right where your hand
I squeeze harder, if anything.
Yeah, harder.
The harder you squeeze, the harder he comes.
But, however, he collapses down to the ground with the biggest smile on his face.
How would you like to finish him has never really had the same meaning.
Can I investigate for the bag of holding if I can't just straight see it?
The bag of holding is hanging up on the shelf directly behind him, along with a set of keys.
Okay, I'm going to grab the keys in the bag.
Z key.
Okay.
I'll
I'm
check the
gonna
bag.
head out
So-
straight away.
You briefly look around the stay there, Rennas, please. The key cabinets, and you're able to find a great number of keys. You're able to identify the one key that was shown to you with your keen mind. You can place it out. There's also one specific key as well that kind of looks. It looks oddly shaped. Like it does looks like a Z, but there are two skulls on the ends of the Z.
Does it look like the key that would fit the lock that I've decided that no lockpick could really break?
No, the key that you have, the one that Ariel showed you, that was the key for that door. The Z key is something else.
The Z key is what Arya said would be the prisoner in the other cell block.
I'll grab it, just because it's a pretty key.
Do we
Skulls on
know
it.
where it is, or is there anything in the desk that would tell us where that key goes to, like where the other cell is, basically?
From what you could have heard from Ariel, the other cell block is deeper within the prison itself.
So, not through the door that we need to unlock, or in that door?
Yeah, through that door, yeah.
Through that door. Okay, just because I wanted to know if we would need to go one way and then double back, or etc., etc. So we are making progress as we go for this Z key cell.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, Otti, sorry, Arrabella, you take the bag of holding off of the side, and you reach inside of it. What item do you think of?
I think of my fiend bow with a quiver.
And you're able to pull it out of the bag.
Cool. And then I'll pass it.
Alright. So, Rennas, do you want to scout on ahead, or do you want to take the time to get yourself re-equipped with your items and armor?
No, well, I don't. I have no idea what's up here, but I'm hoping that whoever we just sending to was going to come from this way, and I was hoping to maybe intercept them.
It could be literally everyone, mate. This isn't going to be like one guy.
Yeah, so, like basically, I'll just be standing here waiting for someone to come down. I might take one step to the left and wait there, but I'm not looking threatening. I'm just standing here.
Okay, sure, no worries. All right. So, the rest of you, are you going to start putting your armor on in this area?
As much as I can, but
If who's good at mimicking voices? Can I
Probably.
mimic a voice? Can I try and mimic this guy's voice? Blah, blah, blah.
With thaumaturgy, yes.
Not with thaumaturgy. I'm gonna go into the bag of holding. Look for my
I
bag
do
with
have thaumaturgy, however.
I do have it, but that's not what I want to use. Like, I'm gonna go into the bag. I'm gonna find my stuff and just quickly look for like my component voucher or whatever.
Yep.
It'll
be your spellcasting focus is in there. So.
And my wand, which I just kind of like stick behind my ear for now. I'm gonna get some jade. I'm gonna be like, someone prop him up on the desk. I'm gonna find something, and I'm gonna start casting Magic Mouth if possible. And in his voice, I'm gonna leave a message where it's like, "What the fuck are you doing here? You assholes, get back to work! I didn't call you here! You dumb assholes! Leave me to wank!" And if we could just have him like propped over, like maybe back to the door, and then I can leave it so this message comes from him when somebody enters the room that isn't us. To play that message.
Imply the message with an object.
It could buy us some time, if anything.
What's the trigger condition? If somebody walks into that room?
That isn't us, yeah.
If somebody comes into the room.
Every time.
I mean, it could be any once we've left, because if we just leave that room now, then we're not going to go back in there.
Yeah,
we can take the bag of holding with us.
It must be 25 words or less, but it can be delivered over as long as 10 minutes, so... In your voice and at the same volume that you spoke.
Yeah, but I'll be making my voice sound like his.
Yeah. I want you to go ahead and make a deception check on that occasion then, please. As you try to make your voice sound different
Okay,
for him.
hold on. Deception.
Yeah.
Nice.
You mimic it perfectly. Some people could even say you were a Kenku.
Cool. Okay, so I've got a Magic Mouth level 2 spell.
Yep.
I'll mark off the jade for it when I get my bag back in order. And I'll roll a d20.
Yep,
Oh, d25 missed you.
Have you though?
Fine. I still have that that wild surge stored up, so I will apply it when I feel it is suitable.
Could people be helping me get my armor on? Because I don't want to actually spend too long. If I feel it'll take too long to get my armor on, I won't put it on, and I'll just bring it with.
Well, we can do it in the next room, and then if anything, the sound going off from
I
the
don't
magic
need to put armor on so I can help.
All right. Can we have one investigation check of his desk then before we leave? There might be something of value or merit, or
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know if anyone
I
wants
can
to assist.
investigate, and I can help
investigate
someone
too.
who has good investigation.
Well, I don't. That's the thing. Rennas isn't here, so.
I have +4. Anyone has higher?
I've only got a +1, and Arri's not at her desk at the moment. So.
I mean, if we're happy with the magic mouth
-2.
thing, I can move away from my little place. I don't mind leaving. Oh, that was just a quick,
Yeah.
instant reaction. But if we have a backup plan now, I don't mind leaving.
Or is Rennas investigating?
Whoever, if it doesn't really matter, I suppose.
Well, you can carry on.
Just go ahead, Verity.
You go and you go with advantage. I'll assist you. Nice.
That's 2 nat 20s in a row.
Okay.
No, I have 20 wild surge, which was 7.
Oh yeah, I don't look at that. That doesn't count.
That doesn't
Two skill checks in a row. That's
Two
okay.
skill
All right. So, there is a lot of porn mags.
Of course.
You're able to find half a bottle of drained rum. Where is it?
I don't want cooties, so I'm not going to take that.
Alright. You can find paper and ink, 3 backpacks, 2 lamps and 4 torches, 7 silver pieces and 1 gold piece.
I chucked this shit all to Bella. So like
Oh,
backpacks and stuff. Whatever. In the
You
podcast,
also
I'm gonna write Eve is watching you.
You also, on him, he has got a holy symbol.
Cleric. Sending makes sense. Who's it?
Go ahead and make a religion check, please, Verity.
Okay, sorry, I was trying to put everything back in my bag. Oh no, I have terrible religion.
Oh my god!
This is because the last few sessions I've been rolling absolute shit.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay. Right, okay. I think you've hacked Roll20 and haven't told me, but sure. This is the religious symbol for the god known as Arri, the god of envy and slaughter.
Okay, that makes sense.
And from what you, with all those natural 20s, you're able to put 2 and 2 together. This guy most likely had the ability to bring people back from death, and is most likely the person that Melody was talking about.
I mean, I'm going to take the symbol anyway, just in case anything with that at some point. Writing in magazines that Steve is judging you. Taking the backpacks. If you could just put in
Steve ain't happy with you at the moment.
I mean, I'm not happy with me. So we're on the same playing field, man.
No. Well, Steve will give you his power, but you know that he's slightly disappointed with you because you kind of violated the terms of your contract by killing a man who had surrendered, or helping kill a man who surrendered.
I mean, did Verity do that?
She hit him.
No, fair. Well, to be fair, he was running away by the time she hit him, so he hadn't surrendered by then.
Because he'd been attacked whilst he was
on the corner.
I mean, I'm not going to argue it. It's like, I'll get my brownie points back at some point. Hopefully this Steve is judging you prank in the porn books will, draw some of the heads to make them look like unicorns as well. Whatever I can do in that time.
Yeah, turn the penises into unicorn horns. Or something like that.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna all the other stuff, if you could put that in the chat for someone's...
Yeah, sure.
So if he's okay putting it in the bag of holding kind of thing.
To be fair, because you have all your items back now, it's basically just junk, but still usable, I guess.
You never know. Not the rum. I don't want mouth herpes.
Is all this going into the bag of holding?
Yeah, sure. I'm just grabbing stuff and shoving it in there.
I hand over the sack of stuff that I had earlier with a load of dog treats and 25 days of rations.
For a single.
Good dog treats? Hell yeah.
Yeah, I only just found them. We'd killed most of the dogs before I found them, I'm afraid.
That's fine.
Rennas.
Yeah. What's a dog?
No, it's actually Bellatrix and Korgrin. With your passive perceptions, you can hear somewhere deeper within the dungeons the sound of a lot of footsteps, quickened, metalled.
Which is why we're now leaving and we're running.
Is there a door here where I am? Is there an actual door there?
No, you can just walk through.
Yeah,
Oh, damn. I wanted to lock a door. I need to find a quill and paper, quick.
Why?
I don't expect magic
there was some in here.
but it can give us some time, I think.
There was some.
Yeah, there's literally paper and ink on Smear's desk.
Do we have time?
I don't... Well, I'm doing it anyway, so we better have time. I've got it all planned out. I'm quickly stabbing myself, ink in blood, scrawling it down, and what I am writing in this note that I will leave in my cell on the way out is this note.
Oh, it was... Okay.
There you go.
Why are you giving him your blood?
Because he's dramatic!
If he wanted my blood, he had it, to be fair. It was on the snow outside where fucking Jay stabbed the fuck out of me.
If you're writing all of that blood, you'll take a point of damage.
Yeah, that's fair.
Would you say in the time that the desk has been rummaged through, if someone was helping me put on my armor, etc., etc.?
It's been 3 minutes.
Can I say I've gone from the bottom up, now I'm working on gloves and helmet and chest, and I can do that at half speed?
Yeah.
Then I'll do
I mean, If we get back to the other room, we can open that door and get through there. We can lock that door behind us. There's a chance they haven't got a key. There's a chance even if they have got one, it'll take them a while to get one.
Which is why
That
I'm doing
would
it
be where we want to be getting to.
Which is why I'm doing it while we're running.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Bella, do you want to make a last-minute decision about Melody in the bag? Your decision. You need to make it quick.
Are we heading towards the cells?
Yes.
Yeah, it's back up that way.
Verity, I'll move your token for you as you're going with them.
Thank you. I'm just going to be keeping up with them.
It's unceremonious, but I don't want to leave it down here, and I want my hands free to fight.
I might be able to use floating disc for her.
Is it worth using a spell? Could put.
Bellatrix, are you staying behind in that room?
No, I'm not staying behind. Sorry, we were discussing. I didn't realise it was real time moving. Oh shit! I didn't know where everyone's gone.
To the right.
Run, Bella!
I think it's like some of it. So
This way?
Sorry,
Can't get anywhere.
Oh,
And down from there.
Oh, down. I think I'm an idiot.
Wait.
Let me.
Bella.
Yes.
Or Jack. Would Melody's corpse be a willing creature?
It's not a creature.
She's dead. In the bag. Put her in the bag. Just do it.
The corpse and dimension door with it into the room behind them.
Let her down.
No.
Put her in the bag. Put her in the bag.
Okay.
What
I
room?
don't want to put her in the bag. It feels bad.
Oh, the room
It
on the
does
other
feel
side.
That's a third level spell slot that you'd be doing every time you moved. So.
You know what? We're putting her in the bag. It's it. I've decided she's my mom.
Okay. So you do take a minute to try and hastily but respectfully put the body of Mary.
Sorry, Mum. Sorry, Mum. Sorry, Mum.
I'm sorry. I've got. It's the best way at the minute. That's all I can do.
Alright.
Stop.
So the body of Melody Fortis is now in the bag of holding.
So wrong.
Hey, it's your mum.
Floating like one of those Among Us players at the end of the game in space. Just like floating in its dimension like...
There is one imposter among us.
I mean, if you had a god, Bella, they would be
Disgusting.
dead.
I'm not leaving her here though. At least that.
At least that, yeah.
So yeah, as soon as I got to the door, I'd start unlocking it.
Alright, it doesn't take any time at all. You're able to very quickly unlocks. You open the door and you immediately see... Why did that happen? Alright, so I can't get rid of that bloody line without taking out the entire thing. So you can easily move on to the other side where you immediately see a Jukai Knight and a dog there. Oh? Can I get initiative, please?
Oh dear.
I just want to know everything.
This is wrong.
It's like I've been magic blue balls, so now I just want to blow up everything.
Are you gonna get a chance?
So, no, because everyone kills everything by the time it gets to my turn.
Oh, you rolled 3 nat 20s.
Oh, check. I'm kidding. Being unnecessarily dramatic.
Always unnecessary dramatic.
Yeah, that's literally nothing different.
Okay, that's 4
Oh
now.
my God.
Kid Jesus!
Right, you've broken roll 20.
The thing is, I've looked each time at the formula,
always a
and
roll,
it's not.
yeah.
Yeah, it's right. That's the thing. She's not rolling a 20. She is rolling a d20 every time.
Yeah.
So it is
Checked as well.
correct.
It's like, wow.
Just for the hell of it, Verity, just go and make an Arcana check.
Is Steve really disappointed in me? Because it doesn't feel like it.
I mean, still kind of a 20.
No, it's more of a case of that he did not agree with your decision, though.
We'll talk it out.
Right. Well, that I have now broken your natural 20 streak. So there we go. I'm happy now.
20.
Okay. So Verity, you are the top of the rounds.
Okay, so what? Like again, I can't really see anything. So what's in front of me?
What's in front of you is a Jukai Knight sitting at a desk and a dog in a basket.
Do I have range or am I in melee?
You have range.
Okay. You guys want me to just kill him?
Yep.
You guys
Death
like-
to all.
Sorry, save and do a level 3 fireball. Like, far enough back that it doesn't get us, it just get them.
Oh, fucking fireball? Shit.
2 natural ones to save.
Oh my god!
Verity's luck is astounding.
Roll your damage.
What the fuck is that?
Okay, hold on, I'm just gonna roll my wild magic because...
Add 20.
Go on.
13.
You're good.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay, so how many? It's D6, right? How many D6?
8d6.
8d6. Cool.
Every single D6 in existence.
So the
Just
dog-
rolls 8
so-
sixes.
Just so you know, the dog has got 5 HP.
Oh, doggo is going
I'm
down.
sorry, doggy. Don't look at me.
It's just her, and then Ash.
You have a ball? Can we play?
Don't look at me.
I've got a ball for you, a fireball.
Yeah, the dog goes to catch the fireball thinking it's a ball to actually catch, and it blows up in his mouth, killing him 5 times. Yeah, they are both incinerated from that blast.
We good?
Yes.
Yep.
Technically, he was a surrendering steed, so I'm in the clear for this one.
Did you want to move, Verity? Because unfortunately there are things very close by catching up to you.
Oh, we're inside the door, right?
You're outside the door at the moment. You can go on the inside if you want.
I guess I'll go in.
Okay. So I'll say you get to there. Okay. Otti, it's your turn.
I am going to, because I can't see the door at the moment, I'm going in underneath, I'll be underneath Rennas, and I'll go the other side of the door, which I can't because...
Yeah, because I have to do that, unfortunately.
But I'd be next to Arri, I can see on the street, yeah, I'll be there. Is there anything moving in here?
No.
I'm going to go forward. I'll use my action to
Smouldering
dash.
corpses.
I'm going to go here. Here.
Right, so as immediately coming around, you can see that you've come across something of a torture room, and you can see a red dragonborn in there who is aware that it's an explosion, but he's already grabbed his weapons and he's looking to move to go and attack someone, and immediately sees you there at the door.
I just swear at him again.
Okay. Right, Korgrin, it's your turn.
Not that I know, but is that red dragonborn a torturee or a torturer?
Torture. It would be a torturer.
Okay. Moving in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, but obviously I can't, so if you could scoot me in there, please.
Sure.
Thank you. Is that the only way forward?
Yes.
Okay.
You just see me swearing through the door.
Yeah, I just see a middle finger up at it. Why? I will move to the side and hold an action.
Okay.
Of once everyone's in the room, I will shut the door.
Alright then. Bellatrix,
Once all of our allies are in the room, I will shut the door.
No, thanks.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just move. 25, 40. Yes, I'm gonna have to dash. 5, 10. Okay, everyone go. Is it that door? Is it that door?
It's the yellow
Yes.
line.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll go through there then. So I was at
Okay,
25,
I'll just put you on there.
35.
There you go.
Yeah. I will scoot forward. I'm gonna dash, so I'll be up next there. Okay.
Alright. Arri, it's your turn. So you can see Otti flipping somebody off.
You're muted.
Thank you. Can I free action pass the key to Korgrin?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll do that, and then I'll go down and 30. And I'm afraid I've got the Princess Bride in my head, or at least I think it's the Princess Bride. I may be completely wrong, but I want to basically do my fiend bow at him and be like, "My name is Arrabella DiPolo. You tortured her mother. Prepare to die," and shoot him with my fiend bow.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Good one.
And fail.
You can roll again. You.
Yes.
And I would have said it in Draconic as well.
The second one hits.
Spicy.
It's a spicy gabble.
That's a spicy meatball.
So I did a bad thing.
What'd you do?
You fire Fiend Bow, not Squib Bow.
Yep, I fired the fiend, not the squib.
Imagine just calling Dragon Bow with Dragonborn fiends. It's just racist.
There you go.
So
correct.
9, 1. So -2 to the from the 17 down to the. I'll take that down to 15, which is unfortunately going to be a miss.
Okay. Why are you taking 2 away?
Because you fired your fiend bow, or is it? Do you get a plus to attack, or is it just damage on your fiend bow?
I've got gauntlets, so it's just damage plus on my fiend bow.
Okay, yeah, no, and then there's still a hit, so that would be
It's why I rerolled the damage to a 10.
10. Yeah, 10 piercing damage. No worries. Okay, so you fire it now. A little bit of blood spurts out as he's hurt by this. All right, it is his turn. He looks across the side of the room and he says, "You're up, mate." A black dragonborn comes along to there, and then he spits out acid at you guys. Otti and Arrabella, can you guys make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Is it something we can see?
Yes.
Oh.
Cue sheet.
No, sorry, not Bella. Arri. But Otti and Arri.
Oh, not me.
So 16 and a 21.
Yeah,
so.
it's
Oh,
a straight
yeah,
it's a
I
straight
got my
it's a
back.
straight line. So, all right. So I'll put this. Yeah, so it's a DC 16 Dex save. So Otti just made it.
OT got
So
a
as-
21.
She rolled a 21, but she rolled an advantage twice because it's
Oh,
My sheet decided to roll it twice, so I'm just going to go
That's
with
a
it.
21. So Arri saves. So does not save. My apologies.
Arri did save. The first roll was further up. Everyone rolled twice for some reason.
I missed my first roll with all the extra dexterity saves that went on. So yeah, my original was 16.
Otti, you take half of that. So that's going to be 4 points of acid damage. Whereas Arrabella, you take 9 points of acid damage.
Jack
So I did roll a 16.
is further up. It's above.
Oh, well then you. All right. Well then you both take half damage then at 4 points of acid damage.
Did you do that? So mean.
And then the one behind him is going to start spinning some chains around his body, and he's going to make a range to get up nice and close to 10 feet there from Otti, and he's going to make an attack with his barbed chains. So he's got this. 26 and 13.
The first one hits.
So you take 11 slashing damage and you are grappled, so you cannot move. Alright, that is their turn. Rennas, it's your turn.
Okay, look, Rennas will go through the door.
There you go.
Waiting. There we go. Yep, happy days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I haven't been in the bag of holding to get my shit yet, so I'm still kind. So I will bonus action dash. 2, 3, and I will just give a quick stab to the red one.
Okay, make an attack roll. That's a miss, unfortunately. He sees it coming and he just maneuvers the chains just in a way that it deflects your dagger away. Okay, Verity, it is your turn.
I'd just like to point out that it activates my held action to shut the door
Oh, yeah,
and
no
lock
worries.
it if
So,
possible.
Rennas has the key, so.
No,
Say-
Arri did, and she gave it to me as a free action.
I thought you actually gave it to Rennas, but
No, it's
worries.
definitely Korgrin, because I was still on the outside of the door.
Yeah, no problem. So,
My turn?
Yep, go for it.
yes, Verity, it's your turn, yeah.
Okay, do we have enemies in the room?
Not in the rear, no.
Like, were they fighting enemies in the other room?
They are fighting in the two enemies in the room ahead of you.
Do you want me to send you a screenshot? Do you want me to send you a screenshot, George?
It'll take forever to load. Can I get to a position where I can at least see a bit of them? Because now I have Spell Sniper back.
Yes, yeah, you can get straight right behind Arri in the corner of the room, and you can see both of them.
Okay. And I'm going to do a level 3 guiding bolt.
Okay, do you want to hit the red Dragonborn or the black Dragonborn?
Who looks more threatening right now?
They look equally threatening.
I'm
The
gonna
red one
go-
did just attack me.
Which one just attacked you?
I'm grappled by the red,
the red
one.
one.
I'm going for
Yeah.
the red one.
Okay, make a 16 is just a hit.
Cool, so... Oh god, what's damage? So level 3, that's 66, right?
I think level 3, let me just...
I believe so. 4d6.
yeah,
so
yeah,
an extra
yeah,
2d6.
yeah, 4d6 plus 2, so 6d6 in total. I just rolled the damage here just to see how much dice there would be, so ignore that
Okay.
damage.
I wanna... Yes, hold on.
Okay, so it's 18
get your
points of
damage.
damage.
Hold on, I might do the sorcerer point thing where I can spend one sorcery point to reroll
Yeah,
as many of them equal my level, I think it is.
yeah, if you want.
So I want to reroll. I'll reroll 3 of these.
Okay. So the 1, 2, 2, and 2. 1, 2, 2, right?
Nice! That was a fucking awesome
Yeah,
shout.
so
12,
One.
1, 2,
31.
3, 5, so 12, 18, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 30
altogether it
points
would be 13 plus 17 is
of damage.
30.
Is it 30? Yeah, 30.
No, no, it is 30. I add 2 plus 2 plus 1 is 4.
I-
Because
I outmathed you, haha.
you definitely did.
Alright, so the guiding bolt shoots forward, strikes the dragon right square in the chest.
has advantage.
That's right.
He's still alive. And then I'm just going to duck back so I'm out of the way.
Okay, no worries. So yeah, he doesn't. You get this feeling he's the type of person who is very much used to causing pain and not receiving it. He's wide-eyed already. Otti, it's your turn. You are grappled. You cannot move.
Yeah.
You can try. You can use your action to try and escape.
Does she have advantage on anything she tries to do with him now? Because guiding bolt always happens.
Oh, you're restrained.
Really.
So until this grapple ends, the target is restrained and takes 2d6 at the start of each of your turns. So you automatically take 9 points of piercing damage as these ones are wrapped around you. So you can only do your action to try and break the chains.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of bonus action rage and try and break it.
Yeah, of course. So just go ahead and make it'll be an athletics check to try and break, or athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Athletics, please.
Okay.
Raging's at advantage. Fuck you, natural one.
You are able to just yank the chains off of you, and you are able to break the chains. So that is your action. You still have movement.
Are the chains physically broken, or are they just?
I'd say part of them is, but it's still a usable weapon for him. He's got more chains, so.
Okay, I'm going to move in the room just so that I can move everything way in the doorway.
No worries.
That's it. I can't do anything else.
Okay, Korgrin, it's your turn.
I'm going to quickly shout something to the group, and whoever responds first will be who I listen to. I will shout, "Should I break the key in the lock?"
Yes.
Hammer down, break the key inside the lock.
Okay. Broken. That will be your action. It won't be a difficult thing to do, but that will be your action.
That's fine. I will move, so 5, 10, 15, 20... 25, just so I can see the action. But I'll hold. Sorry, I won't hold. That's me. That's dumb.
All right, I just need to quickly check something here.
Hope we don't need that key for any other purposes.
You'll see.
I hope you picked up the key.
He left half it in the lock.
Yeah, we've got two keys. So we've got the Z cell key, and then we've got this key.
Half of this key.
Half of this key.
Alright, so as you do that, Korgrin, you move up. These two Dragonborn are ready to attack again. Then all of a sudden, Otti, Rennas, and Arrabella, you see on the wall behind the Black Dragonborn, it just goes a minor explosion. And then as this Black Dragonborn looks at this, immediately he's hit by two explosions. And from the corner of the room, you see somebody appear. Have it that, you filthy dogs! I'm not very good at American. So that is.
I'm so glad this recording so I can send that clip to him.
You filthy dogs! You'll pay for what you've done to my people! That's 18.
That's terrible.
I'm really sorry, Jack. Like, you're quite good at accents in general, but that one.
I know. It's because I'm not trying to do an American. I'm not trying to do an American accent. I'm trying to do a Clayton accent. There's one thing I just couldn't do. I practiced it.
Should be like, have at ye, scoundrels!
I'll save my people if it's the last thing I do.
Where's my sister's arms?
And he immediately sees Loic burst forth into the room. Loic bursts forth into the room and sees Rennas and Otti and goes, "What are you guys doing here?" Bellatrix, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna be like, what is that? Is that Loic? I'm just gonna peek my head around and just be like, is that?
You see Loic at the very corner of the room. He's just finishing casting some Eldritch Blasts.
Hey, the line, Warlock.
I'll just wave. Hey! And then I'll attack the red guy. With my glaive. Oh, that shouldn't have been an advantage, but it was 30 anyway.
That's a hit.
Depends on who you're hitting. If it's the red Dragonborn, it is an advantage.
Oh, sweet.
Guiding bolt.
13 piercing damage against him. Alright, so you cut him. Anything else? Second attack?
Yeah, second attack. Let's go again.
That is also a hit.
That be an advantage? No, guiding bolt just
No, the first one attack, yeah. Another 9, right. And then do you want to follow up with a third one?
With the back of the glaive, sure.
3 hits.
Nice. That's a D4 plus 5. Oh, fuck, I'll just do this. 6.
That was 6 damage.
I'm gonna.
So you unleash all of these attacks against the Black Dragonborn. You move there, he will get an opportunity attack against you.
Yeah, no worries. Chains are grappled against thingy anyway, so. Oh no, is that the black? It's the black one.
That's the red one.
No, it's him. Can he hit me with them? What's the wrapped around him?
Yeah, it's his normal attack roll. He's got loads of chains.
Okay.
It's his melee weapon attack, so. And there's nothing that says whilst a creature is grappled or something. Well, yeah.
Okay, just the logic.
Yeah.
That's fine.
To be fair, he's cloned stats from something else, so.
He's a barb demon.
That is 12 slashing damage, and you are grappled on the spot.
Okay.
Or restrained, even.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Alright. Okay, Arri, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to use my arrow, my squib, and hope and pray.
That's a hit.
Okay, so with this one, I'm going to use my Arcane Archer, because I can only use it on a hit anyway. And it's going to be the Piercing Arrow, so they'll get hit as if they were hit with my arrow anyway, and then an extra d6 damage.
Okay.
But they've got to do a Dex saving throw, which would have to beat my thing of 13.
4.
It would be both of them.
Oh, both of them, okay.
Mhm.
So 2 hit saves. Natural 1.
Nice.
So they would take 4. Lovely. So much damage.
And then
So
your
10
normal-
overall.
And then another 6 to that guy there.
Yeah.
Did you roll your normal squib bow damage?
Yes.
Oh yes. The red dragonborn's looking pretty hurt now.
Okay, second attack then.
That's a hit.
There we go.
The red dragonborn
That'll
again.
be the red one, yeah.
You fire another one. And she's going. He's just trying to struggle against the massively hulking Bellatrix, and then the arrow just basically just goes straight into his side. He collapses down to the ground and ceases to move. Alright, anything else, Arrabella?
No, that's me.
Alright, so that'll be the other torturer's turn. He is going to... Alright, he is going to do this. Right, that is going to be... That's going to be his turn, because that's an action for him to do. At least I think so. It's up to DM's interpretation, but it's on the action list for him, so I'm going to assume it's an action, and then every attack after that will have that. So that's what he does.
Does the black one have the chains as well? Because he hasn't actually used them yet.
Yeah, no, he brings out chains as well as he sees his red compatriot fall, and now loads of chains are basically just moving by themselves and just moving to wrap. They're going to move to wrap you all. And then he is... So Bellatrix, you're no longer strained.
Cool.
He is going to move there. He's going to take the opportunity attack from you, Rennas.
Okie doke.
Technically, me, because he was within 10 feet of me.
He will... Yes, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, and Sentinel if you hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sentinel if I hit.
Yep, so he stays where he is. Both of you get damage. Okay, so it's 9 and 7, so it's 16 points of damage against him. Alright, Rennas, at the top of your turn, he's going to use his reaction to do this. Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Always fucking wisdom save. Every fucking
It's not the main thing for resisting effects.
I know, but I'm shit
You
at them,
are.
and I'm shit at saves in general, and wisdom my worst one. And
You look at this. You look at this dragonborn, and all of a sudden you just see the blood, the stare, the amount of souls he's torn apart in his ears, and you're unnerved by him.
So can I still attack him with
Yeah,
disadvantage?
yeah, you can attack at disadvantage. Yes.
Okie doke, that's not too bad, I guess. I will attack at disadvantage.
Okay. Uh, 13 is a miss, unfortunately. You swipe, but he just is able to dodge to the side.
That was fun, and then I will just yell out to Loic, yeah, don't kill me, by the way, I know I'm wearing Draconite armour, but it's me, Rennas.
Alright. Verity, it's your turn.
Blah, blah. So can I poke my head around the corner, see
Yep.
what's going on?
You can see the red dragonborn is dead, the black dragonborn is currently engaged with Rennas, and Loic is in the corner.
Okay, the other guy who can cast counterspell. Neat.
Like twice.
And I'm gonna do
No, he can do it 3 times now, thank you.
Gonna do a level 4 guiding bolt at the black dragonborn.
Make an attack, spell attack roll.
Oh yeah, sorry, just marking up the style.
Don't say if it hits or misses yet, by the way.
Okay.
I won't plus 10 that. I think 23 is plenty sufficient.
Right, that's the miss.
Damn!
Just to spite Korgrin. No, that's a hit.
Okay, so that's... Okay, what's that? There's a wild magic surge.
You're safe.
And then... So 4d6 is...
76.
So that's 7d6 now. Hold on. And a sorcery point to re-roll 3 of these again. Sorry to make you do all this math.
No, that's fine. Alright, so 13. So minus
5. So
5.
it's going to be 14.
27.
14 plus 13 is 27. So there we go. So the boss shoots forth again. Bloody hell. Hits this one square in the chest. He cuts off a bit of blood. He's hurt. He's still standing.
I'm an asshole and I know it! And I'm going to duck crack around the corner.
Okay. Otti, it's your turn.
I'm gonna try something.
Yep.
Because I put HUD next to the bag of holding. I didn't put HUD in the bag of holding.
Yes.
So I'm gonna try weapon bond on HUD to see if he's not in the bag. He has to be on the same plane of existence, which is why I'm not doing that.
How many things can you weapon bond to?
2.
2. Then yes, it will come to your side.
And I will step on this guy. Stepping on this guy and hit this guy with HUD.
Make an attack roll.
Not at advantage.
Guiding bolt.
It
Natural
is an
20.
advantage.
It is, yeah, that's a nat 20.
It also gets an extra d8 because of savage attack, because
Yeah. You don't double that d8, just so you know.
it's just an extra one that gets rolled.
Yeah. So it's 14 plus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 20.
What are you doing? Just a 7.
So 27 points of damage. How do you want to kill this guy?
Nice.
Just like looking over at the torture scene and whatever is just really pissed her off, and she's just gonna cave in his head, like repeatedly just caving in his head.
So he's looking at, and he doesn't see you come up to the side, and you bring HUD down onto his head. He stumbles a little bit. You bring it down again. He falls down to the ground, and you just go, until eventually he stops screaming out in pain as you just continue to whack away until eventually there's nothing more than just a bloody mess. And that is that.
I'd like to kiss HUD as well on the non-bloody part. I missed you, HUD. Fuck you, Wilma. I missed you, HUD.
Wrong one. Here we go. So, you're all able to file into the room. And Loic is standing there. And he's going, I did not expect to see you guys here. I thought you were off doing some kind of heroic thing.
No, we went to see the king. That was a fucking mistake.
How come?
We went into the Underdark, we defeated a necromancer, we found my grandpa's spirit, sacrificed my grandpa's spirit, imprisoned a Tarask, ended up back on the surface, defeated another necromancer, who was also the priest of the ornamental slumber, then used our 2 boons to go see the king. Edgar's a dick, Edgar's also Italian, also, we need to leave, now.
We won in the arena.
I told everyone to be suspicious of Talion from the get-go. Maybe now you guys will start listening to me. Now, we can't go anywhere. We can't go anywhere. We've got to go kill... I'm going to go kill the king. Can you guys come with me? I could really use your help.
No.
Also,
right now.
far too strong.
No, you don't understand. As soon as I get in, I just got to Eldritch blast him in the face, and that's job done. That's it.
Okay, let's don't mess around. No, we're not going to do that.
Why?
I mean, I would jump at the chance to do that.
He's got 1,000,000 knights and he's way too strong and he's working with...
I'm sorry, do you not
Edgar
remember
and-
that all the Oathsworn had to do was draw their swords and we had to make saves against their magic?
Yes,
Loic
I'm not
wouldn't
very
remember.
wise. But because I'm not very wise, I still want to do it.
See, they had anti-magic, but then the Oathsworn had anti-magic, so we were kind of fucked.
Yeah,
Oh.
not now.
Oh,
We need to get stronger.
I did not know that they had anti-magic. Well,
But-
fuck, there goes my plan out the window.
Yeah, the King's Chambers is full of it.
Shit.
So,
Do you know what
I
that
always,
is for?
I always thought the king should die for what he's been doing to my people. What have they heard? What have you heard on the outside? Do you know what's happening in the Elven district?
We haven't been in.
Not recently. And technically, our information came from Talion, so
Aye.
who fucking knows?
Well, for the last 2 weeks, I've been busy defending my people. Because turns out that the king has been authorizing raids to slaughter and silence my people.
Which is no surprise, he worships Arrabella. So,
Yeah.
Well, we finished the tunnel, and I brought a team in with me. I was just scanning ahead. They're actually just down that corridor. Actually, we just managed to come out there. It's from some freaky shrine place. If we're done here, if we can't do anything, then the only thing I can do is ask you for help. I'm getting my people to safety. Can you help me?
we can try.
Absolutely. Where are you planning on taking them?
We're
Well-
trying to find safety as well at the moment.
Verity's just kind of like... She was getting her magic chalk out of the bag, ready to do a magic circle, and is just kind of like putting it slowly back in, like...
Well, you don't understand. We're going to be using a teleportation circle in the menagerie, the one that's bigger than the rest. Our half-elves are rising up all over the city. We're spreading out everywhere. We're causing as much damage as possible. The entire city's going up in flames as we speak right now. And in the confusion, I was bringing my best down to kill the king, but it doesn't look like that's possible. So the next thing I can do is get outside, get to my people, and lead them to safety. Can you help me with that?
I'm on board, as always.
Sounds like we don't really have many better ideas.
Sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
but
trying to
if you-
find safety as well, so might as well take as many people with us as possible.
Bella, what were you going to say?
Sounds good to me. We got that other guy to find, but we don't necessarily have to.
It'd be
What other
nice.
guy?
I think we're looking for an Asima, because I would have heard her say it earlier. I would have heard her say it to the jailer.
He
Oh,
did
you
not-
come down to see that Asima.
She did not say. Nobody
did.
said Asma. He did not say Asma. He said pet.
I swear I heard him say Asima. I wouldn't have got that from nowhere.
As I said to him, you keep coming down here, Dale. I reckon it's not just your pet you want to see. How about I get you something more comfortable to
I
wear?
did say smear.
Oh,
Yes,
maybe it was Smear then.
Your drooling smear, disgusting. That's what she said to
Yeah.
him.
Oh, okay.
We know there's someone else held here. This is the key. I point at Arrabella because she still technically has that one.
Well, there's only one other person here. And there's only one other person I've seen down here, and well, he didn't say nothing to me. And I was looking at him, and then I heard combat happening in here, so I thought I'd get the drop on whoever was in here, and I ran into you guys.
Is he that way?
Yeah, he's over here. He leads
We'll go get him quick.
Yeah, let's go, quick. Just give everyone the heads up. I did break the key in the lock, so if we do need that key for something else, I'm sorry, it's broken.
He's in there.
That's fine.
Okay. I'll
He's
unlock
pointing
the
to
door.
okay.
What would Rennas do?
You put the Z key in there, and it's a strange lock as it is, and you twist it, and the mechanisms fall into place, and you're able to push the door open. Walking inside, you can see a shriveled up human man with a large beard and black hair that's just completely matted. It looks like he's been in here for a long, long time.
Jesus?
Brown hair.
He looks up to you and he says, "Who are you?"
Breaking out of here, who are you?
"Someone is coming with you if we're getting out of here."
Let's go then.
Princess suggested we took you with us, so if you trust the princess, trust us.
Insight checking to see if he's a good guy.
Go ahead and make an insight check, sure.
Well, I personally wouldn't.
He's a great guy. He's the best guy ever.
He's so fallen. He's so hidden behind his dirty hair and beard that you just can't tell anything about him. Verity.
He looks old.
Oh.
Let's go.
Whatever.
Ariel led you here, did she?
Not quite. She told
Kind of.
she described the key and told us that you'd be
Does he look
around.
like one of the royal brothers?
I'm the one.
Insight.
I mean, there's time for working out who he is later. Can we just get the fuck out of here?
Yes, but this is we need to be able to trust this person to have our backs.
I will not turn my
What
back.
are you inciting?
That he's a no one. He is someone. As in, not in the... He has a name, but if he's down here and has a special lock, he's someone important.
He's definitely holding something back.
Okay. I'll leave it at that then, and we can vamoose. We can ask questions while we run.
He moves towards you, Arrabella, and he's a bit taller than you, like several feet. He's actually kind of a tall person, and he looks down at you and says, "She was always a good one, more than anyone ever deserved. I'll be behind you then. Let's go."
I'll be behind you if that's okay.
Fine. I ain't got nothing to do. I got nothing to protect me with. I just want to get out.
Yeah, no offense, I'm not going to give you anything just yet either. We've just been backstabbed, so let's go.
It's fine.
Anti-magic column as well?
I will give him a spear. Just everyone stay at least 5 feet away from him.
He takes a spear and he just goes, "Thanks."
Does Bella ask, does he have a anti-magic collar on?
He does not. He does not have an anti-magic collar. So down this corridor, you can see a few half-elves down there who call out to Loic. He says, "Boss, what's going on? Who are these people? Change the plans, guys. We're going back. We're getting into the menagerie. We're getting out of here now. Okay?" And they immediately rush inside here.
While I'm back there, skeleton or dead body?
Dead body. Well, skeleton. Sorry, skeleton. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, skeleton is a dead body, technically.
Yeah, but I mean, skeleton rotted for a really long time, or dead body kind of fresh. You know?
As in, been here for decades, probably.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine then. If it's well past wasted, it's no one we can save, no one we can check is important, etc.
Hello?
So, walking into this room...
Is it me you're looking for? Oh.
This is a room that appears, especially with Verity's understanding with her natural 20 earlier, this is a room dedicated to Erithinal, the god of envy and slaughter. There is a collection of hand-drawn pictures of many prisoners here, mainly female, but all of them reasonably attractive or wealthy by their attire. And there are 2 pictures of each of them, a before and an after. The after shows the prisoners broken, beaten, bruised, torn apart, and other such depraved positions. And they appear to be ritual offerings inside the pentagram. There is a small crystal orb on the podium that's inside the room. It appears to be channeling magic. On the tables around as well, there's also 5 component pouches.
I think as casters, we would probably take the component pouches.
Let's be taking those.
Yeah.
Materials and materials at the end.
Can I do an Arcana check or something on the crystal thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is this Arcana or is this more...
It'll be Arcana. This is a simple crystal orb, which can be worth a little bit of money to the right buyer, but it's usually used to act as a spellcasting focus.
Does it look like the thing it's on?
Any
like
reason not to?
trapped?
Make
Do we
an
know if
investigation
it's
check.
used?
Oh, my crappy rolls are back.
You can't tell.
Rennas, I want this thing.
Okay, I'll grab it on the way out. I won't even ask any other questions about whether it's trapped or not, because that's just how I roll.
Right. So as you go inside there, Rennas, there is a small hole in the room over here. Hold on. Which leads to a hole that is basically downwards. Loic says, "That's how we got in. You guys got any? Do you guys want to spend a few minutes to get some warm clothes on? Because it's really cold down there."
I would like to spend a few minutes getting this shitty armor off.
Yep.
And yep, yoink, 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 and then I will re-equip all my shite. Well, if I haven't got time to do everything, I'll just stick my leather, armor, my venom dagger, and my shield.
If you're doing that, can we look at the trap again to see if it is the orb again to see if it is trapped in the meantime?
Yeah. Go ahead and make another investigation check, please.
Would anyone like to assist?
I will give you a hand.
I'm
Putting
putting my
I have
armor on.
poor
But
investigation.
the
So
armor I need to put on.
nice.
Best you can tell, it's not trapped, Korgrin.
Grab,
Okay.
give it to Verity.
Okay, so you take it off. You take it off the pedestal and you hand it to Verity without any issue.
I'm going to put it in my inventory. Crystal orb focus.
Yeah, it's basically the one that you would get out of the PHB.
It's shiny.
Is it worth taking the book to show someone how fucking corrupt and gross it is now?
Then it's not a book; it's a collection of pictures,
Like a
hand-drawn
collection of pictures. Yeah.
That'll we burn it.
I was always going to say I gather up all the pictures and then I move out to this corridor over here.
Yeah.
Put all the pictures down here and just firebolt them.
Nice. That works.
I have memorized at least one of their faces. In case I need to try it later.
No, I don't want anyone memorizing that fucking vileness.
You get the feeling that this is probably Smear's personal ritual room.
I don't touch the walls in case of cum.
We don't want a UV light in here.
No.
I was going to say, do you know what the relationship is between Moradin and the god here?
Arithanil. They don't usually interact. Make a religion check.
Can I help him on that?
Yeah.
With the religion check?
Well, with his divine plate, he'd have advantage anyway. So.
Indeed, I would.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
They are on opposite sides of the pantheon. Arithanil is a detestable creature, effectively a very evil kind of god, whereas Moradin is more akin to the good side of things. So morality-wise, they would clash just on principle.
I would like to desecrate the circle then.
All right, and you do so, and any connection that it may have had with Arithanil is severed at that point.
Cool. Thank
Are
you.
we wrecking this place?
Are we what, sorry?
He's just desecrated the circle when Otti just blew up the pictures. That's all that's happened.
I'll just shoot off a random fireball here and there then.
Blow up a few statues in there.
Ooh. Is this a door? There.
Where? It technically is a door, but you can just walk through it.
Would we want to use some stuff in this room to barricade it? If anyone wants to do that, while I'm desecrating the circle.
Well, I say the half-elves would do that. They've got nothing better to do, so they can do that whilst you guys are getting changed into your armor.
Cool.
The armor that Rennas was wearing, is that going to be too big for this guy that we brought along with us?
He's not going to be strong enough to wear it. Like, he's filled with adrenaline at the moment, the fact that he's free, but he has not... I'll be honest, he probably hasn't had a good meal in a long, long time, so he's not going to be able to be strong enough to carry heavy armor. Yeah?
Should you...
Can I just go up to him and just be like, I'm just gonna, like, and prestidigitation him, like, from the neck up to try and clear up his facial appearance and see if I recognize him from the place.
Yeah, so you cast prestidigitation on his face, and it makes his hair less greasy, less dirty, as well as his beard as well. However, his hobo look, which is unfortunately a natural look, remains.
Ask Loic if he recognises him. He's going to know more than us. Being from the city?
I don't know him. I've never seen him before.
Okay.
Then, while we have a minute, do we want to ask him, like, who are you now that we've got a breather?
Like I said, I'm no one.
Look, we've just
Then
dealt
why does
with
the prince
no
do you a
one.
favor?
Please, just humour us. Just your first name will do.
My name is
That's how you
Zathos.
ask.
Zathos.
Yes.
As in that?
No.
Zathos,
Mhm.
not Zathos. Can I insight check?
Yeah.
It's a lie.
Can I help him?
If you want. You can roll advantage if you want, Korgrin. He doesn't look like he's lying. He doesn't look like he's got any reason to lie at this point.
If anyone wants to history check
History
me,
check to see if you know it?
you're
Yeah.
welcome to. I will not.
Not me, I have shit history.
I have a +4 to history if anyone's got any better.
+6. Intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
Dang!
+1. I'm not.
-2. Me neither.
Go for it.
It shouldn't be an advantage.
12.
12.
Well, I would have been offering to help because I'm proficient in it. I'm just...
Go ahead and make a history check of your own, please. Since you're not researching the same thing, you're just trying to recall information. You can't exactly help
me?
somebody recall information. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Slightly better.
You both feel like you may have heard that name somewhere, but it escaped you.
Like, would have been a name that I would have heard from my aunt or from research.
Yeah, you can't tell.
God damn it.
We can always try again later.
I'm just trying to find something warm to put him in.
Arri, how long
Fire.
does your key mind last? 30 days.
I believe it's a month, yeah.
I'm going to
So
whisper something to you.
Essentially, I think, until we just left Oakenheath, I believe.
I think Melchiah might have mentioned him, would be my guess.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to write down a map to Drogon de Morda, I think is in the cliffs.
There's Drogon de Morda in the Ice Caves, and then there's Baron Zala in...
Darrenshire that I need to write a map to.
the mountain between Meltokio and Brine.
Yeah, I'm going to have to draw down a map to that at some point.
There you go, Arri.
Anything warm for this guy. He's going to die.
But would he be strong enough for studded leather armor, for light armor?
Light armor, yes.
Strength. I think.
I chuck in my studded leather armor and put that shitty chainmail back on.
Give him
Don't
the
we
just
just have
the fucking
regular
thing off.
hide? Don't we just have regular hide armor?
So I hear the name, and I
Yeah.
kind of just look at him.
He side eyes you a little bit, like you get the feeling that he's kind of like, "I've told you my name, so what?"
We need to get you out of here.
I'd appreciate it.
Mm.
Can we just have like one indication from you that you're not just gonna like, you know, take us somewhere, then appear behind a throne and end up being Edgar? Just
I
He-
promise you, I'm not going to take you somewhere, appear by the throne, and pretend to be someone called Edgar.
If he
Yes.
is who he says he is, he's fine. We need to get him out, and we need to get him out now. I'm surprised he's not already dead.
So.
You and me both.
Let's roll.
Mm-hmm.
Get in the hole.
As he goes to move past you, he says to you, Arri, like I said, Ariel is too good for most of us. And he continues moving onwards.
I knew incest was a thing.
She's not committed incest. She was 10 years old. Stop Game of Thronesing this.
Oh, mass.
I'll tell you right now, it doesn't matter if you can't see any spoilers. None of the royal family have been incestuous with each other.
Okay.
So
Fine.
get out of your depraved heads, you bloody Welsh girl.
I'll have you know, our thing is for cheap, not for each other.
Exactly.
Okay, so the half-elves turn to Loic and says, "Right, well, you know what's down there, boss. We'll act as the rear guard. You clear the way, and then we'll come after you. All right,
Yeah,
keep yourself safe."
You just gave spoilers. Zafas is Malkaya's younger brother, guys.
Well,
And that's why I said I
okay.
knew it was incestuous.
Okay.
I'm waiting for a history roll that Talion is secretly Ariel's daughter or some bollocks like that.
Yeah, 100%.
Second
The year off.
twice removed, actually.
So the half-elves take up position with their weapons on the end side of this doorway, prepared to act as the rear guard. As you start descending down in this cave, immediately the temperature just increasingly drops rapidly until eventually the walls are literally just made of ice. As you're descending down here, he says, "Now, I ran into something called a shield guardian down here. It protects these tunnels. I damaged it. I think it's repairing somewhere, but it was tough, and I don't want to run into it again. So it's already killed 2 of my guys, and there are Uzis down here as well. That got another one of mine."
We face a shield guardian.
Sneak,
Pardon?
deceive, stab.
What was that, Verity?
We've had a strategy that's been working for us so far. Sneak, deceive, and stab. So
I don't think you can deceive. I don't think you can deceive this guardian. It's made of metal and it doesn't really have a
well, then
personality.
we're just left with stab. So let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. And he starts descending downwards until eventually you come into a much more opened area that is just completely and utterly covered with ice.
Hey, I've seen this one before.
We're in the bloody ice caves again!
You're in the subterraneans of the palace, which unfortunately they don't bother having their central heating down here, so
No underfloor heating.
no.
To be fair, it's not all it's cracked up to be.
Someone with underfloor heating? Yes, it is.
Someone with underfloor heating? No, it's not.
It is when it doesn't leak and destroy half your floor.
And I didn't know if you guys were going to kill him on sight or not, so I'm going to put him there.
I gave him my armour.
And I should put it.
Beer?
Zuffus Windward. And I think that's where we'll call it an evening, guys.